Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are out here tonight, man. It is time. That time of the week again, my favorite time of the week. ESMR hour is now in full effect. I'm your host, your man. Not a myth, not a legend, just a normal dude. I'm your homie, Bo. I'm here tonight bringing you the dopest in underground music in general, man. We cover all bases, all varieties. I'm excited to be here with you tonight. We got the homie, DJ Mr. Scratch Hook. It's a big name, but it's also a big career. Homie's been at it a long time. Got his project coming to you tonight with some of the best in Miami hip-hop. Brought to us courtesy of our homie, Rudy H2 Owens. Big shouts to South Florida, the whole Miami gang down there doing their thing. I'm excited to bring this to you, man. I'm excited to be here tonight. Lots to talk about, lots of music. Let's jump on into it, man. Why wait when we can get things activated and actiony? Let's get into it, man. The first song of the night, the homie Augustus with Homicide. Let's peep game. Got a long intro. Let's go.
Found a bitch that was down to ride down and slide down and commit homicide, but shorty lied. I'm always on the other side until I die. I'm better have to hear these lies. It's like what the
delivery is quite slick with it. I like homie's delivery. Down the right, down inside. It's got this kind of whiny punk skatery kind of delivery. I'm actually rocking with it.
Turn up on the fuck niggas. A bitch that was down to ride down and slide down and commit homicide, but shorty lied. I'm always on the other side until I die. I'm better have to hear these lies. It's like, what the fuck did I do for this? I didn't do shit. I make a nigga dump the clip. It's off the hip. The way I gotta prep for this. The president's the only way to represent the pain. Tough shit, got folks trying to play my name. Focus, cause the bitch gon' want my change when I'm on top of the beats like I'm Bruce Wayne. But I won't give a single fuck about a damn thing. Didn't fuck with me, bad decision, not judicious. I'ma get a.
He said when I'm on top of these beats like I'm Bruce Wayne. All right, little Batman references.
Do shit, I make a nigga dump the clip. It's off the hip, the way I gotta prep for this. The president's the only way to represent the pain. Tough shit, got folks trying to play my name. Focus, cause the bitch gon' want my change when I'm on top of the beats like I'm Bruce Wayne. But I won't give a single fuck about a damn thing. Fuck with me, bad decision. I'ma get to make them wish that things was different. Gotta make them see what's missing. That's the difference between me and all these niggas, yeah. But just telling me they fucking with the sentiment. Till a nigga wanna give them something intimate. That when I start to feel.
I like how he's changing up his rhyme patterns. It's not the same kind of flow the whole time. I really appreciate the varied approach to the lyrics on this. You're not just coming with the same, same sound exactly. Don Montee's in the building. What's happening with you, brother?
Feel about the end is imminent. Made me wanna end the shit, but maybe I could benefit. Little hope, but it really ain't worth. It really ain't working. Every day rethink on my purpose, cause I've been searching something that's inside of a person. I know for certain that a nigga really been hurting. Fuck that type of shit, but I gotta give it a chance. I'm making moves with a demon that want me to dance. Got the root of evil overflowing inside of my pants. I don't know motherfuckers ever want me for the man that I am when that nigga don't have it. Look at the passion. Bitches got for niggas with fashion. Would that happen if a nigga wasn't out cashing? Could you imagine? Think about that shit if it's.
You dropping the N-word a lot. I don't mind the use of the N-word, but I don't like it necessarily every other bar. It feels lazy to me. Meek Mill does that a lot, and I love Meek Mill, but I'm always like, dog, you gotta use some different words. But Meek Mill has millions, and I'm just sitting here, so who knows,
No. I've been through hell, just imagine every relationship in your life ended so tragic. I know that shit sounds so drastic. I'm alive dead inside, but I reside in a casket. Fuck all this shit, y'all can have it. Don't give a fuck anymore, but I bet I won't quit. I'ma just flex on that bitch, pussy ass nigga.
Yeah, it's the best. What up, though?
Doing this shit for my game. One deep, but the fuck is a damn gang? Pussy don't step foot inside my lane.
I think we gonna move on from this one. What's up, Augustus, man? That was Homicide right there. You really had some interesting lyrics in the beginning of this song. It was really sticking with me, and the flow was a little slower. You picked up the pace midway through the song, but the lyricism kind of went out the window. You were kind of repeating stuff. And like I said, I don't care about people using the N-word. I use the N-word, whatever, man. Like, that's not a thing, but don't do it every other bar. You had that like 6-bar section where it was every other, and I'm just, so it got a little boring toward the back half. Mr. Scratch Hook's in the building. What is the haps, man? Toledo's out there. Toledo, I got you. Toledo, Detroit in the building. Miami's in the building. Goondog is in the building. South Carolina's in the building. We national out here, man. This show is national. That makes me feel good. So jumping back into that song, that right there was Homicide. That was the homie Augustus. And like I said, I was interested in the first half of the song, but it got a little bit repetitive. It got a little mush-mouth in the second half of the song. I feel like you lost the attention to detail and really sticking those lines. It was great in the beginning, and then it just kind of got washed out. That was Homicide right there, the homie Augustus. I'm going to drop it off with an 84 on that song. Thank y'all for rocking with your boy tonight. Happy Saturday. What's everybody drinking on? I made myself a little Bellini. Bellini? I think it's a Bellini. It's got like a little bit of vodka, just a little bit of vodka, and then it's got some peach wine, and it's got a little soda. So I think that's what it was. Never's back. What up, Never? Bro's in the building. Mr. Scratch Hook's in the building. It's going to be a good night of music, man. Hope y'all are enjoying yourself, having a good night. And if anybody tells me they don't drink, we're not really friends. I'm just playing. Let's get into this next one. Before we jump into the feature product tonight, again, we got Mr. DJ Scratch Hook with us tonight. And DJ Mr. Scratch Hook, I'm going to get it right. You got like 3 names in there, but I'm going to work through it. And the homie's been in the game in Miami for a long time, man. I looked at your website. Also, big shouts to the website. I'm going to put that on here real quick. The website is hard, man. Nice pictures of you and the folks that you roll with, man. I love that. And then it's got your whole bio. This whole thing is dope. I looked at this earlier. I'm like, man, this is hard. So big homie, Mr. Scratch Hook in the building. Been doing this since 88. I was born in 86, my G. So you've been putting in the game way before I got here. Spoon Tunes in the building. Big shout out to Spoon Tunes, man. I like what you're doing with that, man. I really like what you're doing with that. Spoon Tunes. My man Spoon is in the building. How you doing, my G? Let's get into this next one, man. I'm looking for artists all over the map, man. I'm out here on YouTube just surfing to see what's hot out there. Also, shouts to Kenny Tiller. I just did a Kenny Tiller reaction, man. That's in the that's on the page, on the channel, all that. Check that out. Let's get into this next one. Representing Kansas City right here, the homie Joe Black. I heard this and I was like, okay. Kansas City doing some things. Also, shouts to my homie Nate the Great. I don't think he's here right now, but he puts on for Kansas City as well. This is Joe Black, Kansas City. Let's go. Never, it's coming up shortly. Never with Cupid. I'm excited for that too. Love Never joints. Happy Saturday, gang.
Kansas City. Kansas City. All I know is work hard, play hard. Make a change for a lay in the graveyard. I know how to hustle hard. Boy, I earned this one. I was destined from the start, and I learned it from Kansas City. We were never top of the list. We gave him the sauce, told him class dismissed.
Gave him the sauce.
Thugs and ballers, golden parlors. You got a 4-door, you got room for all us. Adidas shirt, better match Adidas kicks. We ain't perpetrating, match it up, you know that we the shit. Forget who the weakest is. Sundays we all kings, all chiefs. Swope Park, we been trying to kick it all week. Cause I don't see enemies no more.
Love the soul on this one, man. Lots of soul on this one. Lots of heart, playing the piano. And this is super dope because I'm looking at video concepts. This is a dope and it's an easy video concept. You got the piano. All you got to have is, a green screen and then you just play that footage behind you. That's easy peasy, man. That's dope.
All I see is my kinfolk. We getting money.
Also, real brief, let's look at the sharp cut on my man. I like preciseness. Look at the barber preciseness. Ugh.
It's my kinfolk. We getting money from legends to Lee Summit. Up there in the bleachers buzzing. The world know it's something about Kansas City.
Also, it's a hard visual to perform in front of a jet. Even if it's not your jet, that's a hard visual.
Most overlooked, term most celebrated. Most talented, but still most underrated.
Yeah, Mr. Scratch Hook.
Like to come from
what you sipping on, bro?
Racism and nothing given to become the favor. So ride from Gregory till you get to Truman. Out the parallel, keep the city booming. We making money, shit. We might start a union. Gotta pay us for all they ruined.
Now, what I like about this track is I feel like they styled it like what they did in the mixing room, in the engineering process. I feel like they made it sound like it was in kind of an open space. This feels intimate. This feels like going to a show at a local art theater, right? And the acoustics is decent, you know what I mean? And it's just real, and he's just real talking to you, easy, smooth. It's not too much strain. It's real light. It's real easy. I like this, man. Big shout out to Joe Black.
Kansas City.
Town's in the building. What up, Yak Town?
All around the world, you know I represent the dime. Kansas City, we ballin' became the call. And still with my day ones in the city, we overhauling. It's still Kansas City to the death of me. Guardian angels to Bethany, knew I had to work. It's not a baby dog, it's a definite. I'ma win, ain't no press.
Got you, never.
A lot of hurt. All that pain made me tougher, ready to get it. Counting the struggle that influenced every decision. Taught me how to turn a giant to an ant. Put the boot on, ride with me, Kansas City, the chant. I hear it.
We're going to move on from that. I like that, man. I think for me, you know, it's 3 minutes and 32 seconds. You're probably not getting that kind of time out of me. But the vocal on it was beautiful. It was easy. It was like a piano bar song. I think it's dope because that's like piano bar with a little bit of thug. To look, not even thug, just like a it's just a classic kind of feel. It's got a Jadena kind of like, but it is a little thug. You know what I mean? It has a little gangster to it. Just a splash of gangster. It's like grenadine in a drink. You just do a splash of that shit. But it's perfect, man. It kind of reminds me, like I said, like the Jadena, the classic, man, kind of G mode feel to it, man. The vocal on the hook is beautiful. Kansas City, nice and easy, man. I go 94 on that. A little long for me. That's gonna affect the score a little bit. I don't like sitting and waiting. Y'all know that. About to jump into the album tonight. Our homie is here. Mr. Scratch Hook is in the building. The book of Mr. Scratch Hook is the project of the night, man. Very excited about that. We got Never on deck. We got our homie Yaktown on deck. Happy Saturday night. Gonna show y'all this real quick. Then we're gonna jump in to the first joint from Mr. Scratch Hook. We got it already pulled up. Again, Mr. Scratch Hook, man. Dope website, man. Big shots. You got the whole album on the website. Got your whole story. Got videos. That's a dope website, man. I respect that. McDonald's is offering $235 wedding packages, man. If you're thinking about giving somebody your nuptials, you got to be in Indonesia, unfortunately. But they're getting 100. You're getting 100 chicken burgers, 100 McNugget boxes, and 100 chicken fingers. For $235 for a wedding, I don't know, man. If I went to a wedding like that, I'd be kind of into it. I don't know. It feels cheap, but also, like, I get it, man. $235 for your wedding meal, I think that's kind of dope. Let's get into this, man. The book of Mr. Scratch Hook. The first song, The Conqueror. Then on deck, we got some Never. We got some Yaktown. Let's jump into this joint. I hit play 4 times. It didn't play.
You can't conquer.
Here we go. The Conqueror. The book of Mr. Scratch Hook.
Chris Rivers, Eve Rex,
Hardcore.
Yeah.
You can't conquer the conqueror.
Go to work. Higher than cannabis rips, ambulance split where amateurs be battling Chris. Lazarus gift, back to life the catalyst shift. Cataracts like crack your back, you try to handle this dick. I'll be the conqueror, harborer darker than horror genres, larger than monster corridors, harder than factual.
If I know correctly, I believe Chris Rivers is the son of Big Pun. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Scratch Hook, but I believe that's who he is, right?
Known to crack your roots and shatter tooths when I be slapping dudes, master boots. Mike pages, slice faces with mind raised, big older than ice ages. My rage is similar to Bruce, that's bad and I Wayne. But I'm known to take a joke, I put a bat to his brain. Hannah McCain, ask him if he's able. Niggas focus on food.
Hannah McCain, ask him if he's able. That's rude.
I brought the legs and platform to the table. That's my thoughts, bars, and righteousness. Strike it swift with this viper spit. With this pen and pad, I'll be the motherfucker tight.
Rapping with ease, I just conquer. Solve another rapping with ease. Rapping with ease, I just conquer. Solve another rapping with ease. Solve another rapping with ease.
Like you can't conquer. Lyrical Bronx Titan, overlord of rhyme writing. In his prime Tyson fighting who rag you like 5 bisons. Precise writing, with a dangerous mic and a venom that strike 'em like lightning musical.
See, this is definitely real. You know, you say I don't like the term real hip hop Yaktown. I'm not into that because hip hop is ever evolving. Hip hop is a fluid sport, but this is the core of hip hop. I like that better. Not real hip hop, but it's the core of what hip hop is. Like hard lyricism, smart bars, angry, aggressive. Like this is the core of what hip hop was founded on.
Overlord of rhyme writing in his prime type.
You got the crazy scratches going nuts. Yeah, man.
See, fighting who rag you like 5 bisons. Precise writing, hiding the highest enlightened with a dangerous mic and a venom that strike 'em like lightning musical maestro. Married to lyricism and tight flow. Motivated by music, I've been to places they
said smart bars. He said angry, aggressive. Like this is the core of what hip hop was founded on.
Overlord of rhyme writing in his prime type.
You got the crazy scratch. Sorry about that. I accidentally opened up another thing in the background. That was weird. Sorry about that.
The venom that strike 'em like lightning musical maestro. Married to lyricism and tight flow. Motivated by music, I've been to places they might go. Y'all micro, I'm hypo. Toy with y'all like Tycho. Ensure the hit Geico. Take your weight like
Yeah.
Trash that we can't recycle. While me and Rivers deliver shivers. This shit is like, bro. Mikey D.
While me and Rivers deliver shivers. Oh. Man, I gotta listen to this back later. The bars and just the unbelievably smooth delivery is crazy.
Like a hype and C, ain't no typo. CE Rex figured we beast, and he figured right, Joe. The conquistador, grab beats in a figure 4 to speak.
Conquistador.
Speaking that raw, with a gift swift, slick, sick, and what you never saw. Magnificent MC, yours truly, the conqueror.
Stumble up a rapper with ease. Rapper with ease. Just conquer. Stumble up a rapper with ease. Rapper with ease. Conquer. Stumble up a rapper with ease. You can't conquer.
The panic button, rappers in trouble. The man is planning something. Fans is running. Don't sweat them gunners. I got the cannons coming. And I'm sunning any man's plans who stand in front of me. You wanna be your army can't bar hang with one of me. Official ain't the issue. I'm royal, loyal, and worthy. Versatility, swervy. Ask anybody that heard me.
And this is also, so I like this. This plays to my heart because this is from an era where you had to be a dope MC. And no disrespect to the new kids, man. I respect y'all. Y'all making your own lane. You got your own sound. You got your own flow. It's all good. But, like, you had to be an MC and you had to be different in this age. In this era of time, you had to come with some real, like, you had to be nice, man. You couldn't just be out here saying stuff.
King of everything I do, so bring it if you're swinging through. I set this mic on fire and that choir that you singing to. Ooh, love it or hate it, still underrated and saying, hey, look, ma, I made it. Put your money on the vet. Got your honey getting wet. This is light work. You ain't really heard nothing from me yet. It's pitiful. I'm sitting here listening to what niggas do. It's critical. My mission this year is to get rid of you. Joe Black and E-Rex. Chris Rivers is a T-Rex. Feeding legacy conquerors. We next.
It's the kind of song to make you rush a bouncer to get in the club. It also has the fun. You guys, it's got the mariachi band kind of feel in the background to it. This is dope. That right there was the Conqueror, Mr. Scratch Hook, Chris Rivers, Legacy, OG Mikey D. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's different, man. It's got that MOP. It's got that Onyx feel, that how about some hardcore. The dudes that run around with razor blades under their tongue, man. It's a different era. It's not like this anymore. It's an era where you fought more than you shot. People still got shot, but folks scrapped a lot more back then. A lot more of these back in them days, man. Yeah, that's fun, man. That's a good time. That speaks to the hip hop lover in me right there, man. Man, but it's two sides of the coin, and I gotta speak real. That's not for anybody that's probably under the age of 28 years old. You know, it does have its, if you're looking from a crowd perspective, there is a certain crowd that's not going to rock with it. And that's the new folk doing all the yak talking, the pew noises and all that. And that's fine. This is for folks like me. All right. So in my range, I'm going 92 on this joint because everything about it is like, what I grew up on as an MC. It's fierce, it's rugged, smack you in your face, take your money. Like, it's from a different time. Not that I'm, I feel bad because I'm romanticizing violence a little bit, but when you grow up in an era where that thing is, where that's what you know, it's hard not to have an affinity for it, okay? So I like that a lot, man. I'm gonna go, what'd I say, 94, 92? 92 to 94, it's in that range. It's fun. And it had like the fun, like I said, the mariachi band kind of feel in the background, almost make you feel like you had a party until somebody hits you with a bottle. You know what I mean? One of them type of situations. Don Monteese's in the same building with it, man. Drop your scores. That was fun. That makes me excited for the rest of the album. We got some Cupid, some Never on the way. Never, I think you said you sent 2 songs, but I'm pretty sure I only have 1. Let me double check. Oh no, it came through. And then we got some new Ash. We got some joints on the way, man. So kick back, relax. Yeah, man, that was fun. That has me pretty hype about the rest of the project. That's from the book of Mr. Scratch Hook. Good times right there. Let's get into this next one. Our man, Never. My bro, Never. I rocks with Never heavy too. One of my favorite artists. Never, where are you at right now? Are you in Dallas still? Are you in LA? I know you was in LA for a minute. This is Death of Cupid. The name of this joint is The Show.
I call this one The Show. And
actually, my bad. Let me play this other one first that has you on it. This is Therapy. We'll come back to that one. This is Death of Cupid, Never. This is Therapy.
Cupid on that motherfucking beat.
Ash is in the bill. What up, Ash?
Pour me up another cup. I'm sick of fucking up. Might drop my problems in this bottle that I'm sipping up. I can barely focus. This shit got me tripping.
Yeah.
So many ways, girl, you know you want today. I'm driving you there, but I couldn't wait to save myself. I couldn't wait too long at all.
The singing on this is beautiful, man. The singing on this is beautiful, man. It had me bopping. The beat is active, man. It has like this kind of, I don't know, Boy Meets World feel to it. TGI Friday kind of feel. I like it.
Another cup. I'm sick of fucking up. Might drop my problems in this bottle that I'm sipping up. I can barely focus. This shit got me tripping up. She fucked me up so many ways. Girl, you know you want today. I'm driving you there.
Ooh, I like the layering on the vote. I'm driving you there. You got a high take on it. You got a mid take on it. Very nice.
I couldn't wait to save myself. I couldn't wait too long at all. Though I'm still holding on. Every second you're gone. Said it to myself and now I feel bad. I got it tatted on my chest so I can't.
Alright, what's he saying? I don't want to miss the lyrics on this.
Although I'm still holding on. Every second you're gone. Said it to myself and now I feel bad. I got it tatted on my chest so I can't go back.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, in that little space, I can't really hear what you're saying, Never. But the vocal is so smooth and this track is mixed so well, I don't even mind that I can't understand you, because I feel like if I was drunk and sad, it's kind of, the song has a little sadness to it. If I was thinking about my ex-girl drinking to this, I wouldn't need to know what you said.
Keep me, I might do it again. My common sense in the wind. I want my feelings to win. Don't wanna fuck it up again. I'm not enough. My therapy is my cup.
My therapy, I like that. The anger, I like that.
My common sense in the wind. I want my feelings to win. Don't wanna fuck it up again. I'm not enough. My therapy is all this.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm counting on my fucking problems cause they add up. Holding and I'm blowing up. All this time I'm taking up. Fuck it, I'ma run it up. Don't have nobody to blame when I'm fanning the flames. I ain't doing better. I know that you see that. But you, I can't be that. Don't wanna repeat that. Fighting with myself again. I'm needing therapy, so I'ma pour me up another cup. I'm sick of fucking up. Might drop my problems in this bottle that I'm sipping up.
Pour me up another cup. I love the softness on that, man. It's almost a little sweet. You know what I mean? Like, I like it.
I can barely focus. This shit got me tripping up. She fucked me up so many ways. Girl, you know you want today. I'm driving you there, but I couldn't wait to save myself. I couldn't wait too long at all. Though I'm still holding on. Every second you're gone. I wanted you to know that this isn't over. When you come over, we'll figure it out. If you see the worst in me, I'm sorry. I can never do it. You can't say a thing to my face. Stay the same. my problems slowly get to me.
So when I was in college, I had a lot of I dated a lot. I mean, most people that go to college, you're gonna date a lot of women. It's just what happens. And I was like, I kind of came up sort of an emo kid. I grew up on Fall Out Boy, Good Charlotte, all that stuff. So I like Never's music. I love Never's music because what it does for me is it takes me back to those times. But luckily, I'm happily married. Life is great, so I can have that moment and not need to care. It's beautiful, man.
Fucking with my feelings, bitch, you dead to me. Bitch, I'm next up.
You dead to me.
Part of the recipe.
Cooking. He's cooking. Uh-oh. Change up. Hold up. What we got here, Never?
I've been beating myself up.
Oh.
PTSD when I think about you. When I'm drunk, I ain't thinking right. And I'm drowning myself in the Henny and Sprite. Jacking and Coke. Yeah, need to slow down. Who the fuck am I? I don't even know that. Myself is hurting me. Demon see burgundy. My heart is beating, but you to the sound.
You can catch me flying away.
Oh, that's cool, man.
But I don't hear a thing. And I've been
That's dope, bro. That's dope.
till it's over with. It's hard to cope with all these demons I'm holding in.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's hard. That's hard right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's hard right there. That right there was Never, Death to Cupid, Therapy's name of that joint. Fantastic song. I might go 100 on that, man. I loved every aspect of that. And you got really, I'm going to go 100, man. I ain't been doing a lot of 100s lately. I've been off that. But that song touches me in a special place. Pause. I'm a little too old to be saying pause like the rappers say. But no, really though, like it really is like this, it takes me to a moment in time. Like it brings out the inner little kid in me. The little faster kind of rap part at the end was dope. It was mixed beautifully. It had this, yeah, it's hard, man. It had this kind of drunk, slurred feel to it. Like, yo, I'm kind of in the cut right now, drunk, thinking about my ex kind of feel. I was digging it. I'm going on though. Big shouts to my man Never. Always love when you drop off your dope ass music, man. That was fantastic. We're gonna get into this Yaktown JDD joint, and then we're gonna get into a bunch of joints from the book of Mr. Scratch Hook. We're gonna probably roll through 3 or 4 of them joints after we get into the Yaktown joint. Then I got another Never joint, and then I got another Yaktown joint. So we're gonna be popping in and out, going back and forth a little bit. Let's get my man Yaktown on the board here. Yeah, that was a good song, man. That took me to a place. Whenever you can transport somebody in a song, you're doing something good. Let's get into this one. This is called Through the Storm, Yaktown JDG. Go by the beat, bro.
It don't scare me.
Don't scam me. No scammies.
Through the storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, town. Age 23, that's hard to see when you black. We give our lives for equal rights and not to sit in the back. Never pay us what we worth and tell us pick up the slack.
I got you, Ash.
The promised land, but MLK was the man. Some of us grew up with no father, ain't no man in the house. And every time we try to speak, I stick a gun in our mouths. They only see us picking cotton, that's some slaves in the.
Every time we try to speak, they stick a gun in our mouths. Damn, that's a visual right there. Good job, bro.
Then tell us pick up the slack, trying to get to the promised land, but MLK was the man. Some of us grew up with no father, ain't no man in the house. And every time we try to speak, I stick a gun in our mouths. They only see us picking cotton, that's some slaves in the south. Use every method to escape, we had to break and all the rest. Sometimes I wish that we could go back and return the they in the verse in that Bible with European saviors. How you gon' label us minorities and y'all the majors? That's like saying we worked the iPhone, but we still a pager. Y'all take Emmett Till for murder, he was innocent. Robbed him of a childhood, he wasn't finished with. If our complexion was the same, your ancestors wasn't changed, then maybe you would understand just what we dealing with. I ain't saying that we perfect, cause we need some work. We kill our own for some frankers, and I ain't talking hurt. But if you lost one of your own, look on the TV and they gone, you could probably understand why we get so berserk. Now screaming Black Lives Matter, yeah, we the ones who take them. If our goals are worth some money.
I got you, Ash. I said that earlier. I don't know if you heard me. I got you, bro. Yeah, I can't wait for that EP too, bro. That's gonna be some work, man. That's gonna be some work right there. Hey, Never, my homie Don Montesi is looking to get busy, man. He's dope. So rock with him. So Yaktown, I like this, man. It kind of is. it's hard to listen to a little bit because then you take me down. Your visuals are done really well. You know what I'm saying? I think you could get this song picked up on like a documentary for Black History. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's got a dope message talking about, you know, it's got the feeling of overcoming, but you're also painting some real pictures, and like it's tough. It's like, damn, man, you know what I mean? It's like it's an important song, but it's like it's hard to get through.
We party chasing. We been sending mixed signals from a different station. Put our raw into the streets and then we get complacent. Niggas saw the lock in, no more blood spilling. Why you trying to lose your life just for a thug image? Treat them job interviews just like a drug dealing. Cause when we throw away our paper, they gon' tell the world the drugs. Yeah, land of the free was built off the.
He said, cause when we throw away our paper, they gonna tell the world the drugs did it. Damn, man. That's deep, man. That's deep. That's deep as hell.
Slave, nobody trying to listen. Nobody. That's like trying to reach the fridge inside a crowd to get them. We ain't asking y'all for much, but we some modest victims. Give us Black History Month without a pocket pencil. I need some answers nobody can Google. Need you to let me.
Nobody can Google.
Only a taste of true freedom. We got us a spoonful. We ain't asked to be this way. It's a lot that we used to. Praying for better days.
We didn't ask to be this mad. It's the life that we used to.
Won't believe it until I see it signing the letters change. Won't receive it until we see respect upon every grade. It ain't completed until y'all see it clear and say every name.
That right there, Yaktown JDG. Do the Storm. I like that song a lot, man. I'm going 90 off top. Only reason I go 90 is because this doesn't have a lot of replay value for me, but I think the message is thorough. I think you painting a great picture. I hear the pain in your voice. I hear the anger. Like, and the anger isn't super palpable. It's not like you're screaming, but it's just like, it's kind of understated. Like, yo, I want to smack the shit out of somebody. And I appreciate that. You know what I mean? But it is hard to listen to. I think you could definitely be picked up for a documentary, Black History Month kind of TV shows and things like that. I'm going 90. Drop your scores right there. Yaktown JDG. We got some Ash on the way. We got some more Never on the way. We got some more Yaktown on the way right now. Let's get into track 2. The Book of Mr. Scratch Hook. First track was dope as hell. Let's see what the second one has. Old School, Dope G, Sadat X, Mike Mountain, and of course Mr. Scratch Hook. Let's check it out.
Rex, I got you, man. Mike Mountain in the building. Let's go.
Yeah, E-Rex. No, it's your man .X.
That's a good song, bro.
Worldwide. That's right. Let's go. Coast to coast. Untraceable. The bomb dropper. I'm New York proper. Yeah, I survived the initial wave. And the road that I pave is a constant update. The great daddy, you can ask anybody. I'm the whisper in the hallway. I rely on one man. E-Rex, can you understand? Let me borrow your ear for a minute. The Oscar might not win it, but whatever bread I get my hands on, then the plan's on. My blueprint only works for me. And the final chapter ends with my feet in the sea. I have not one regret. I'm still on the get. I'm still a main figure. That nigga says fans and foes. With my eyes closed, you can't decipher my prose. And when I do shows, I'm a bad motherfucker. Baby mama, don't duck her. We got a good relationship, still sleep with the hammer, that's fact. This rhyming shit ain't gonna get me off track. This rhyming shit ain't gonna get me off track.
Come keeping bombs, keeping it raw. Nothing bombs, nothing less or more. Keeping bombs, keeping it raw. Come bombs, keeping it raw. Nothing bombs, nothing less or more. Come keeping bombs, keeping it raw.
I dropped a bomb like Hiroshima. The explosive song with pure ether, like I'm supposed to. Through walls of your speakers and heavy dropping for all of my boricuas who are close. Every time I spit a rhyme, in my effort you high. You want some TLC? Watch how I left your eye.
That's dope. That's dope. You want to see watch how I left your eye? The previous bar was dope too. That's not bad right there.
I dropped a bomb like Hiroshima. The explosive song with pure ether, like I'm supposed to.
That's real old school too, with the repeating, the talking back, bars coming back to you. I like that. That reminds me of something Busta Rhymes would do.
to your speakers and heavy dropping for all the Mambo Liquas who are close. Every time I spit a rhyme, MF you high. You want some TLC?
Every time I spit a rhyme, you high.
You can put Mike Mountain against your best guy. But I've been doing this before I was a FOI. UPS couldn't handle how I package these bars. I give a polar bear chills and a Jaguar scars. Everywhere you hear us, we in heaven.
I get a polar bear chill, what do you say? And a Jaguar scars. All right.
Your speakers and heavy dropping for all the Mambo Liquas who are close. Every time I spit a rhyme, MF you high. You want some TLC? Watch how I left your eye. You can put Mike Mountain against your best guy. But I've been doing this before I was a FOI. UPS couldn't handle how I package these bars. I give a polar bear chills and a Jaguar scars. Everywhere you hear us, we in heavy rotation. You only available in participating locations, man. I be living.
You're only available in participating locate. That's a funny line. That's pretty good.
Time I take a breath, E equals MC, so I pass the test. If the MC1 riff, he put a hole in his chest. Mike Mountain, E-Rex, and the gods that I'd X.
Keeping it raw. Nothing less than more. Keeping it raw. Nothing less than more. Keeping it raw.
Yeah, man. Dropping bombs, Mr. Scratch Hook, Sadat X, Mike Mountain. So for me personally, that song is a little meh. It's probably skippable to me. The beat was just okay to me. Obviously, Scratch Hook, you go crazy, man. You go crazy with the scratching, the mixing, the chopping. It's beautiful, man. But yeah, the song was dragging on. Both of those MCs have kind of a slower pace flow to them. It didn't excite me like the first one did, but it's not bad. It's an old school hip hop head joint. They would enjoy that. I'm in between that. I'm a young OG, 37, 38. But it's good. It's kind of more of a New York vibe too, man. A New York old school vibe. It doesn't really work as much for me right now. The first one went crazy. This one's all right. Let's get into this next one, man. My homie Ash is on deck. He hit the super duper. We got more Ash. We got more Never. We got more Yak Tanner. We got much more from the homie Mr. Scratch Hook. Let's get into the Ash joint right now. Plug and B is the name of this one. Let's get it craculating. None of these are playing when I hit the button, man. It's getting on my nerves. Here we go.
Get it, go. Get it, go. Get it, go. Get it, go. Get it, go.
Oh, this about to go, man. This is about to slap.
Go. Get it, go. Get it, go. Get it, go. Try don't go that's not the flex you think. Pour forward of a cup when I sip ice tea. You play with that pussy, it's pretty in vain. In the back of the coupe, but he not by the snitch and I.
Hey Ash, you gotta turn the beat down, bro. I can hear you doing your nice little sing rapping and it sounds smooth, but you're getting washed out.
Go. Get it, go. Get it, go.
Jay Rizzy, what up, though?
Get it, go. Get it, go. Try don't go that's not the flex you think. Pour forward of a cup when I sip ice tea. You play with that pussy, it's pretty in vain. In the back of the coupe, but he not by the snitch. And I just wrote a body description that fit. Now I'm sitting with a flu and I'm sick of this bitch. But I just keep on rapping, don't care if it hit. But I die by that bottle, don't care.
Hey, have this mixed professionally, Ash. Don't mix this yourself. Send this to somebody, man. Because this is one of those right here. This is a good record right here. Like, this is hard. It's definitely got a unique sense of that, like you said, plug and B, like thug and B vibes. I like it, man.
No shit, I tell your mom, I'm a capital bitch.
What up, Melancholy? Melancholy, mix this song for Ash. Please mix this song for him.
That door to a friend, he told me to cut it. I keep this shit clean. That dirty in the mouth like a sing. Get it, go. Get it, go.
That's a big single right there, Ash.
Get it.
You gotta get a better mix on it.
Get it, go. Get it, go. Try don't go that's not the flex you think. Pour forward of a cup when
I got you, Jay Rizzy.
Play with that pussy, it's pretty in vain.
Yeah, Ash. This This right here could be a huge thing. Get it in, go. Get it in, get it in, get it in. Hey, Ash, send that to my man Melancholy. Bro, that's like, that could be big, man. When you finish that, send it to Melancholy. I always clip on my vocals because I'm loud and I think it needs to be loud. I'm finally realizing to turn these shits down. I'm getting better about that. But yeah, you way washed out. But when you balance that, that's a monster joint. I mean, making music for the ladies is important, but you still keep it for the thugs at the same time. Everybody want the merch though. I like it. All right, man. I ain't ordered merch in a minute, man. I'll get on my job. My man P. Louie asked me for a shirt too. I like how everybody just asking. Just give me free gear. No, y'all rock with me heavy, so I got you. All right, let's keep things rolling. We're going to get back into the Book of Mr. Scratch. So as that is right now, Ash, that's honestly probably like an 88. But if you clean it up with the mix, it could probably be a 98. That's a great song. You got to expand it a little bit, too. I think it's kind of short. But I think the vibe on it is perfect, man. Like, again, you and K Suave make songs that I would play for a female if I was trying to entertain something. You know, I don't do that anymore because I'm happily taken. But back in the day, you got to find a good playlist for the ladies. You always want to put them on some game. Yeah, I got you, bro. Let me take care of that after the show. I know the game. I got some work to do, man. I'm gonna be sending some things out here soon. But the music that I would want to play for a woman, that's one of the songs. I'd be like, yo, you ain't never heard of this. Check this out. Let's get into this next one. How it all started. Big shouts to Mr. Scratch Hook. Crazy on the turntables, the ones and twos. The DJ game is sick. I got some J-Rose on deck. Then after that, we going back through the rotation. I got Never, I got Yaktown, and I got the homie Ash. Sit back, relax, and rock with your boy. How it all started. Mr. Scratch Hook, GQ, Nothing Pretty, and King Magnetic. Here we go with this again. I don't know. I think Spotify is doing things I don't appreciate.
How it all got started. Started off high school demos and team sports. Started smoking cigs, no harbor, I need pause. Gun tucked like Polo, wonder shorts. Didn't play hoops for a team, but seen courts.
This has a Griselda vibe real quick on it. I like it. Ugh. Flyer, what up, boy? How's life your way? Young King, how you doing, son?
Started off high school demos and team sports. Started smoking cigs, no harbor, I need ports. Gun
no harbor, I need ports. Newports?
like Polo under my jean shorts. Didn't play hoops for a team, but seen courts. First bit of year, second one 5.
Didn't play hoops as a team, but seen courts. Bars?
More was juvenile probation. Right around 9-4, my homie had
I got you, Melancholy.
Still rich. Y'all niggas might bust these little guns, but they still stick. Spill fifths on chases. Talk about the cable we did. Space players better never be niggas. Got 10 doing stretches, no yoga or gym. And this nigga's stepson even older than him. Almost 40.
He said his stepson is older than him. He's going in.
Double your work. Same water as spaghetti didn't bubble at first. OG brought a fiend through. Gave a little preview. And every other week we had to double the work.
First it was the county. Caught in charge of New York. I went the Rikers. Going crazy. And that's just how my life was. You in the same boat. That's why you can relate to the verses I wrote. Took a step back. Then I started working on my world tour. Why you think
I like this. This is fun. This reminds me of are you suddenly telling me to shut the hell up, Lost? Are you like, hey, maybe just shut up? I love this, man, the playfulness of it. I like artists that can be playful, man. I like when people can have fun. That's what hip hop is supposed to be to me. I like this, man.
Go with my girl for since I was young, I drove a hard bargain. Yeah.
It almost reminds me of the Tribe Called Quest type stuff. It's just fun, man. It's just a good time.
Yeah, that's how it all started.
Started having too much traffic, I had to leave. Send a little shorty from home to do the deed. Then she got robbed. Shout out to my haters. Couple hours later, jealous neighbors had us raided. Waiting kind of patient for the call, now we skating. Sitting with the raw in the drawer from a mason. Put it in the bars and they all was related. Starved to my dog, seemed like y'all vacation. Whole lot of grinding, plus the timing is the focus. Find the newest wave like they lining niggas focus. That's why they local, regional the best. Thirsty for the bitches, plus they eager for the checks. Your homie.
That's why they local, regional at best.
Wanna party when you need them to invest.
Gotta look ahead before you cleaning up their mess. Take away the money and the reasons that we stress. Don't believe in church, but I'm seeing that we
First it was the county, caught in charge of New York, I went the Rikers. Going crazy, but that's just how my life was. You in the same boat, that's why you can relate to the verses I wrote. Took a step back, then I started working on my world tour. Why you think I'm
Double L, what up, brother?
Since I was young, I drove a hard bargain. Yeah, that's how it all started.
Yeah, that's cool right there, man. Track 3, The Book of Mr. Scratch Hook, DJ Bo yelling over the track. You got Scratch Hook, GQ, Nothing Pretty, King Magnetic. I like that one. Now, was King Magnetic first or was GQ first? Because I like the first verse a lot more than the second one. The second one was a little slower pace, and I didn't feel like the slow pace fit the rhythm of the beat. I feel like it was kind of dragging a little bit. And I also think the mix on this was a little off too, because like the big kind of sound, I don't know exactly what that is, maybe a trumpet or something. It felt like it was kind of like pushing out a lot of high end that I couldn't hear the artist over in some parts of it. So there was a little bit of a mixing issue, especially on the second verse. I really noticed it more. That's a good song though, man. I'm gonna go 87 on that joint. The energy of it is fun. The hook is just like it just felt fun. Like it was a good time. It almost felt like going on a Ferris wheel. I don't know if anybody has ever been to a county fair or something, but it feels like that kind of a thing. More music on the way. Lots of super chats that been hit up. Lots of those to get through. Real quick, though, I want y'all to know something in case y'all signed some record deals or have an opportunity to make some money. If you put a thumbs up in a text message, it actually can count as a contractual agreement. My computer is on some baby back beach, on some little kid stuff. So anyway, a judge made a ruling stating that a thumbs up is valid as a signature in a contract. So somebody hit up, somebody was trying to get a contract signed, and they sent it through in a text message and said, send back a thumbs up for confirmation. And the person did that. They sent the thumbs up back. It was a grain buyer. And the judge said, yo, this counts as you accepting the agreement, so you owe this dude $61,000. So if you give a thumbs up to any contractual agreement, that's a real thing, man. The judge said, and this is a Canadian judge, so, I bet we're going to see more cases like this. The judge argued that the courts must adapt to how people communicate and acknowledge that emojis are becoming part of everyday life, even in legal matters. I thought that was something interesting for y'all to know. In case you get a chance to get some dollars or something like that, you don't make no mistakes, man. I'm trying to teach one, reach one, each one, all of that. Let's get into this, man. The J Rizzy Rose, my man's hit the super, and so we're going to get it played right now in the Dropbox. The boy loves sitting in the Dropbox joints. More Dropbox J Rizzy. I think my internet is on trash mode tonight, man. Everything is loading slowly. Man, I got to clear my cache. I need some internet troubleshooting out this joint, man. All these damn kids I got in the house. You need to turn their stuff off. Man, this is taking a minute. All right. Well, we're going to get back to that, J Rose. While I get that pulled up, we're going to play this next one. Power Science Degree right here. The Book of Mr. Scratch Hook. Let's check it out. And this has
E-Rex on the track.
INC on the joint.
My nigga already know.
Teaching power that I never could learn in school. Science that's given in thee.
My state of mind incarcerated, start facing with razors. Fuck 50 slashing the pages, I murder stages. Crime table, Nancy spit that project, brick talk. A Pyrex, dialectic fiends to get off. Classics, gems designed from corrupt mind. Militant movement on chessboards, it's wartime. Homicide that goes cat birth, leave you deaded. Frozen, Walt Disney, that cryogenics. My tailor rap frozen.
Frozen.
Sickness.
He said frozen. That Walt Disney, that cryogenics, that is a super hard bar.
Buck 50 slashing the pages, I murder stages, yellow crime table, nasty spit that project, brick talk, a Pyrex, dialectic fiends to get off, classics, gems designed from corrupt mind, militant movement on chessboards, it's wartime, homicide that goes cat burp, leave you deaded, frozen, Walt Disney, that cryogenics, my Taylor rap flows in the trenches, I'm writing sickness, prescriptions, pour the water lace, blurred division, blow your cabbage versus that sick talk, toe tag, coroner collection bag, those sidewalks, my science constructed in ciphers, I'm more intelligent, mind duels on front line, your loss is imminent, ominous, music plays to drown tears, your headstone soaked on ground till it spill beers.
Teaching power that I never could learn in school, science that's deeper than deep. Teaching power that I never could learn in school, science that's deeper than deep. Set up shop and drop this next degree, science that's deeper than deep. Teaching power that I never could learn in school, set up shop and drop this next degree.
My strategy in depth, Sun Tzu, military warfare, bars of blood and ciphers, you froze scared, you locked.
I got you, Gunda.
Houses, my murder casket, music, nasty spit that bomb in fluid, more writtens. Autopsy pages can't explain it, the ancient encrypted flow out the basement, the enigma. Classic decipher for your enjoyment, a myriad of murderous thoughts start deployment. Camouflage soldiers strike like Vietcong warfare, on lines that spit that napalm, breach your cortex. Strategize your reality to lose, on sight, just a formality, some dawn shit. Kiss the ring like Gold D, applaud me, ill nasty MC, murder verses, my flow explosive like jihadists, my man's in them, we number one top shotters.
Teaching power that I never could learn in school.
Yeah, we heard Homicide Double O. You sent that through.
Shop and drop this next degree. Science that's deeper than deep. Teaching power that I never could learn in school. Science that's deeper than deep. Teaching power that I never could learn in school. Set up shop and drop this next degree.
Right there was Power Science Degree. The homie Mr. Scratch Hook INC was on that joint. So that got a little boring to me pretty quickly. The first verse was cool, but there was kind of no change up in his pace and his cadence. It was all like it just kind of had the same kind of repeating pattern, and there was no change up. And I didn't love the beat on it, so that was a little bit boring to me. So it's been up and down so far. The Conqueror was dope. Dropping Bombs is okay. How it all started was really, really dope. And then now the Power Scene joint. So it is kind of just a beat selection for me. It's not something that I'm falling in love with as quickly as I might like to be. So I gotta apologize. I'm trying to get my internet right. So J Rose, I'm having a hard time bringing up your joint right now. And then Never, I got another joint from you, but my internet is playing. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure it out on the fly. But in the meantime, in the between time, I'm going to keep things rolling. We got more on the way from the book of Mr. Scratch Hook. We also got more Yaktown JDG coming up right now. Looks like I can download this one okay. Maybe. And see, it's difficult to figure it out, too, because it's like, do I restart my computer? You know, I can't do that because we're in the middle of the whole joint. But now it's like I can't download stuff. I don't know. It's playing a lot of games with me right now. So maybe we'll try to open up another tab, figure out how we can get into some other music, because the struggle is real right now. And I don't know what happened. Everything is rolling fine. I'm still online with y'all. Y'all can see me. So I don't know. Maybe we'll have to go into another browser. Maybe it's just, let's see what happens if we try to do things in another browser. Not working out well, though. I'll say that. Let's give a shout to, let me see. I know we had one from Never. Let's see if we can get that joint open in another tab. We'll get that tab on the screen and make it do what it do. Oh, okay, so it's just Google. I think Google. That's how y'all want to be. That's how y'all want me to live my life. That's fine. All right. Let me see this. Is this it? Nope, that's not it. All right, this is not going the way I planned it to. All right, man, we're going to keep things rolling on this project until I can get everything else going right now. I apologize if you hit the super chat. Normally, this doesn't happen. I'm usually pretty solid with this right here. But let's keep it rolling. Let's get into La Muerte, the book of Mr. Scratch Hook. We've got Godhead the General, Mike Mountain, and Sack X1. Let's check it out.
¿Qué pasó, mi gente? E-Rex, Sax One, yeah. Construyo mi suerte, vivo y hasta la muerte. Escucha esta track, está para relamerse caminando por el barrio, buscando mangos, disparo raps del rango. Yo nunca paro, mis rapeos varios parten cráneos, sonando en la radio underground extraterráqueo, fumándole un rato más que el plato. Latinos, hispanos, pactos entre hermanos, juntos batilamos ansiando el ambiente, bailando con mi gente, avanzando siempre. La música se siente o no se siente, soy fiel a mí, tenlo bien presente. Soy residente, pa' presidente, rimas al dente, yendo de frente con E-Rex, con la ardiente. Este no miente, ni cuando miente, mujer no tiente, ya es suficiente. Siéntese, piense, dedicado pa' mi gente.
Any last request before you meet your maker?
Never sleep, just sleep because of the death.
If I wanted you killed, you'd already be dead.
I wanted you killed, you'd already be dead.
Any last request before you meet your maker?
Never sleep, just sleep because of the death.
If I wanted you killed, you'd already be dead.
When we enter a party, la gente se respeta. I keep a coldest microphone in my chaqueta, so stay in your lane like flecha derecha. I'm coming for the head like Duma chaqueta.
I keep it calling this microphone in my chiqueta. That's dope. That's real dope.
If you don't write your own, no me diga.
I love this beat.
Jugando en un vaso de agua. Oye, mamá, por mi papá. That's my palabra, the spark is lala. La mala, ella siempre tiene una rima. Mira, nena, tranquila, tengo hierba fina. Donde quiera que vaya, mi joya brilla. Y para que sepa, yo soy boricua. We make this kind of music como rumbo fichao. Puertorriqueños en la casa con los ritmos tumbados. I make MCs look like pendejo mamados. Cause this beat got that funk like bacalao.
Any last request before you meet your maker?
This is dope. I don't know what he's saying, but this is hard, man.
You'd already be dead. Any last request before you meet your maker?
Never sleep, just sleep because of the death.
If I wanted you killed, you'd already be dead.
Está malante, todavía siguiendo pa'lante. Yo escupo fuego, llámame el cantante. Yo soy guapo, un hijo de gran puta. Ama a las mujeres inocentes y sucias. I'm king hot shit, double barrel keep popping. Si no me oye bien, I'ma show you what happen. Hey yo, say hello to the bad guy. Los envidiosos sucking they teeth giving a side eye. You feeling froggy, estúpido, no te pongas. Keep talking slick, yo te rompo la boca. ¿Qué pasa? You feeling tough?
This is dope, man.
I'll put fire in this bitch, burn a la casa. Let this echo, no eres nada pendejo. Tú eres seco, throw him in the river relevo. Give him some men's shoes, pa' no ponga viejo. The savage been unleashed, now I'm gonna let go.
Any last request before you meet your maker?
Never sleep, just sleep because of the death.
If I wanted you killed, you'd already be dead. Any last request before you meet your maker?
Never sleep, just sleep because of the death.
If I wanted you killed, you'd already be dead.
Yeah, that was dope, man. Now, obviously, I don't know what they were saying. I don't know. Half the song was in Spanish. Kami-sama, what up? And I didn't know exactly what they was talking about. I'm also working to fix the issue. So Google Chrome is having issues. So I'm working through Microsoft Edge right now. But I like that, man. The energy was right. The beat was super pumping, super energetic, and it was just fun. And it was a lot of slick Spanglish gangster talking that way, man. I was feeling that. I was feeling that a lot. I'm gonna go 88 on this joint. We gonna work through the super chat. I got the Microsoft Edge joint up right now. Really enjoying this project. So far, 3 of the 5 songs have been fantastic. I like La Muerte. I like how it all started. I like the Conqueror joint. So this has got some great songs so far. Definitely started off on a high note, and I'm excited to keep getting into it. We're going to go ahead and get into the Never joint. I'm working on getting more Yaktown going and more from our homie Ash. Stay tuned. Thanks for being patient with me, man. Sometimes you just gotta rock. And I don't even know it's gonna let me play it. I gotta log in now. That's the thing. I don't use this Edge thing. So this is not great, man. I ain't gonna lie. This is it's pretty garbage if I'm being honest here. But nonetheless, we're gonna figure it out and make it do what it do. I thought I had the track up and ready to go, but I realized I got to sign it. Let me see if I can play it without it. Yeah, that's whack. All right, we're going to keep rolling from the joint from our homie, Mr. DJ. I can't even speak tonight. My apologies. Thank y'all for bearing with me. This ain't great. Our homie, Mr. Scratch Hook, the book of Mr. Scratch Hook. Track 6. Synesthesia. Let's see what we got on this joint. I'm going to get to the super chats as soon as I get this rolling, man. I apologize. We've got Mike Mountain and Shabam Sadiq. So far, this has been a fun project, man. It really touches my soul because of the old school feel of it. But really, it's a lot of bar-heavy MCs that are really just doing a great job. So this is Synesthesia. Let's check it out.
Mike Mountain.
I got your work.
Shabam Sadiq. Mr. Scratch.
With the nighttime coverage of city like a ghost. I got your work for the light.
My lyrics is the bullet and the mic is the truth.
Ever since birth I had synesthesia. I see colors through music. See, I was born to make hits. See, it's nothing to do it. And I literally scratched my way out of hell without drawing one pistol. Feel me like Braille ain't taking one L. And I'm a mountain blowing like volcanoes. There ain't no topping me. Fake perpetrators and clones that try to copy me. I'm here to take it all to the bank like Monopoly. With Shabam Deacon, Mr. Scratch Hook, there ain't no stopping. Copping for your residence like you just moved to a war zone. You feeling post-traumatic stress, though that the war's gone. Long eons ago, I wrote this rhyme in light years. Deep in the trenches where we knuckle up and fight fear. It's mortal combat, so remember we don't fight fear. The nightmares are happy.
So the rhyme style on this is not as exciting to me. And the beat is kind of airy. It's got a nice little kind of like, it feels like maybe there's a harp or something or a viola or something in it that gives you this nice kind of cloudy feel. But I don't like the rhyme style on the rapper here.
Screaming, pulling out white. So on your mark, get ready for this Formula 1 flow. And taking pole position, burning tracks like Flojo.
When the nighttime coverage of city like a ghost. I got your work for the light.
My lyrics is the bullet and the mic is the truth.
When the nighttime coverage of city like a ghost. I got your work for the light.
My lyrics is the bullet and the mic is the truth.
Constantly, I be adding touches to my artistry. Take a walk with me and my musical odyssey. I just be flowing from the heart, giving a part of me. Trying not to get carried away, drinking a Hennessy. Honestly, it warms my heart.
This rhyme style is better. I like this guy better.
Nothing, the truth is just a part of me. Troops roll accordingly. We iron situations out. Keep me out of the press. I don't know what that fake about. Don't know what they think about. But we working diligent, militant, making sure my working people feeling it, killing it. Scratch that, we bringing better songs to life. And if the scene ain't right, we paint a new one right. Paint pictures with words and make it pop off the canvas and dance in your face. Outlandish, Mike's what I brandish like a paintbrush, damn it. Create landscapes and portraits when I'm jamming.
When the nighttime coverage of city like a ghost. I got your work for the light.
My lyrics is the bullet and the mic is the truth.
When the nighttime coverage of city like a ghost. I got your work for the light.
My lyrics is the bullet and the mic is the truth.
That was Synesthesia right there. Got the homies on it. Got Shabam Sadiq and got Mike Mountain. That one didn't move me as much, man. It was a little slower. I really like the fast-paced tracks on here that have the kind of up-tempo energy to them with the horns on them. This one was kind of a laid-back joint, and I didn't feel like these two artists really understood how to create that kind of a vibe. So, you know, it wasn't like I hated it, but I didn't really love it. But wasn't bad. I think I would probably go about an 80, 78 to 80 on that joint. That didn't really blow me away. I finally got one of the joints up right here. Let's get to the next Never joint. I'm getting into my inbox from the Microsoft Edge since Chrome decided to play games on me. We getting back right, baby. We getting back right. Let's get into this. That the Cupid, the show.
And I'm telling a story about my ex and how we met at one of my first shows. I hope you guys like it.
Everything started when you went to my show. You surprised me so much, driving hours down the road. And you went retarded when they turned on my song. I'm like, girl, what you on? What you need? What you want? She says, I've been waiting for the day to open your blinds and see you shine today. I said, girl, you tripping, you insane. You must be mad out your brain, cause I ain't that great. Tell me what you see, man. And I think it's the first time, and it's not the last, where I feel like I'm something more than cracks in a glass. and I didn't know it yet. I wouldn't show it yet.
So as the story goes on, I was just friends with the.
He sounds okay, but this is a little too sad and acoustical for me. I'm not really digging this one as much.
Woman. And at the time I'm thinking, damn, what if we actually end up together? And I didn't think much of it, but I'd be bluffing if I said I felt nothing.
I was trying to get with your friend, and I did, yeah. But she didn't go as hard as you did, yeah. And she ain't never said what you said. But I guess I got what I wanted, cause nothing seems to resolve it at all. We hung around at your place, in your home, in your space. It was nothing less than great, I'd say. We stayed up and laughed for hours till we catch a migraine. Next thing I know, I'll be over for the next 5 days. Yeah, I know it's the second time and it's not the last, where I feel like I'm something more than cracks in a glass. And I didn't know it yet, I wouldn't show it. One day I wrote you a song, knew there was something wrong. I wanted you to feel better from what was going on. Knew from the jump you were special, and you can't do no wrong. Felt this way since I met you, never thought I'd do you wrong. And that's how the story ends up sometimes. You run away within a year of time, but it isn't over in my mind. And I know it's the last time and it's in the past, where I feel like I'm something more than cracks in a glass. And I didn't know it yet, I wouldn't show it yet.
Give me that. Hey, what you doing, bro? What do you mean, Cupid? This is a dream. Look around you. This concert isn't real.
Kind of early Drake vibes. That's a good point. Those are early Drake vibes. Big shout out to the homie Don Montez.
The rest.
Yeah, so that was okay to me. I didn't like that as much as I think maybe some of y'all might have. It was a little too whiny for me. It was. I'm not a huge fan of music like that. It just really doesn't. It doesn't really make me move at all, man. It's just kind of like meh. Not that it was bad, and the vocal sounded nice. He sounded like good, but it really didn't jive with me as much as it probably should have for some of y'all, as much as y'all did. Still working to get into my inbox, man. This has been interesting. I never had a backup plan for if Chrome fails. Like, that wasn't a thing I thought would happen, but we're working through it, man. We're gonna make it work. I'm about to get in this inbox. And we're going to get right with life here. So we'll get back into the Mr. Scratch joint. On that joint, So Never, it's not bad. He sounds good. I think that's Cupid by himself. You said he's got a great voice. He's got to build on it a little bit, but the whininess and the slowness, the kind of that guitar, it didn't do a ton for me. So I would probably go about 83 on it. Didn't really blow me away in any stretch of the imagination. Let's keep things rolling right now, man. Working through this Mr. Scratch Hook joint. Like I said, as soon as I break into my inbox, I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get the inbox joints from the super chat cracking. I do apologize for the wait on that. Let's keep things rolling right now. This joint, time will tell, and we've got Scratch Hook and King Magnetic on this one. Let's peep game.
LAX, not the Hollywood type. Took me 2 teenagers getting fatherhood right. Took a few years in prison, shout the robbery life. You think I'm scheming on you, creaming, then you're probably right. Rob myself for the insurance adjustment and coverage.
He coming in grimy. King Magnetic can rap. I've noticed that I like him. Don't have a Discord, nah, bro.
It's not the Hollywood type.
Kings, what up, bro?
Teenagers getting fatherhood right. Took a few years in prison, shout the robbery life. You think I'm scheming on you, creaming, then you're probably right. The insurance adjustment and coverage of budget, you screaming. then the burners and fuck you. The merger is public, the profit is private. Not conscious, but obnoxious and the logic collided. Gamble everything provided, cash out like it's cash out. Invest in raised stocks, but not NASDAQ. ASAP is the rate of speed that we use. I'm everything I say, what you need me to prove. Got everything in writing, dispositions and indictments. The conditions with my wife and the petitions for the lifeless. Vicious, but I'm nice, so you wishing you was like this. Think I'm wild now? Should've visited on right. I hear the whispers and the echoes from the bitches in the ghetto. See the vision from the metal, you know. I be moving on the lonesome, but my people down the frozen. But I really trust no one, you know. I hear the whispers and the echoes from the bitches in the ghetto. See the vision from the metal, you know. I be moving on the lonesome, but my people down the frozen. But I really trust no one, you know. Did background checks on every one of you bitches.
Every one of you.
Everyone from a distance. I know your last charge of firstborn, writing out a calendar. Started on a leap year, right now it's algebra. Multiply addition.
Started on a leap year, right now it's algebra.
I divide by percentage, no remainers for that. My boy came in and strapped. I pray he don't use it. I pray with an ease, so there's victims of this movement. You're depicting an illusion if you're thinking that we're equal. I tricked them. They're thinking that I'm thinking that we people. You ever wild so much that you're feeling like it's legal? Law library, your cellies are paralegal. Better off working McDonald's sheriffs and jail hunting. Think of who you wrote next time that you mail something. You could get it cheaper if you're deeper involved. My white half loves Karen, let me speak to your balls. I hear the whispers and the echoes from the bitches in the ghetto. See the vision from the metal, you know. I be moving on the lonesome, but my people down the frozen. But I really trust no one, you know. I hear the whispers and the echoes from the bitches in the ghetto. See the vision from the metal, you know. I be moving on the lonesome, but my people down the frozen. But I really trust no one, you know.
Only time will tell, magnetic in the only time will tell.
That was Mr. Scratch Hook right there, King Magnetic. King Magnetic's got a great flow, man. He's really got a strong, again, a lot of these cats grew up with me, man, so these are old school flowers, old rappers that came up in the lyrical days. And I will say it does get, it gets a little grating over time. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes a second. It gets a little great, but it's not bad. You know, it's definitely enjoyable. It has a kind of appeal that I can really appreciate. And so, but that one got a little stale toward the back half of it. Again, you know, when you do these kind of New York hip hop kind of beats, and it has that kind of drowsy kind of rainy day feel to it. It's not always as potent as you might want it to be. So I think I just got into my email, God willing, man. But now it's telling me to I'm out here fighting. I'm fighting for y'all, man. So we should be in the Gmail here shortly, if God loves us. But we got more music on the way. I think I'm in. I think good things are coming our way, baby. I'm in there like swimwear. Let's go. Alrighty then. Let's jump into this Ash joint real quick. 3,000 Ash. I don't know if I can get you on the screen. I got to log into Instagram, and that could be a whole nother thing. So I'm gonna figure that out in the meantime. We're gonna get into this joint. 3,000 our man Ash.
Never feel fear, redemption I'm seeking. Never truly love you, but I leave on the weakest.
Okay.
Hit the highway ghost and then I call up my recent.
Okay.
I'm sliding, you decent. Your man know you creeping. You got a good reason to cheat on that man and rip his heart up to pieces. It's not my problem, is it?
Ash, did you find a heart? What is this? Ash is speaking to the young women in a very powerful way here. I like this. Ash with a heart, baby.
Never feel fear, redemption I'm seeking. Never truly love you, but I leave on the weakest. Hit the highway ghost and then I call up my recent. I'm sliding, you decent. Your man know you creeping. You got a good reason to cheat on that man and rip his heart up to pieces. It's not my problem, is it? Guilty by association.
Not my problem, is it?
Amani, you Christian, $1,000 the difference.
She love designer her.
Amani and Christian. He's talking. I like how he's talking about, I thought he had a heart, but he's really saying it's not my responsibility to make sure that you have a good relationship with your man. And then he's like, it doesn't matter. Any designer, same price, whatever.
Baby daddy stay crippin', rockin' the blues. I keep on singing the blues while I'm thumbing through blues. You confused by the man, baby, don't you get close. You let him put his hands on you, then you lie about the bros. I just mind my business, mind my business, mind my business. I just mind my business, mind my business. I just mind my business, mind my business. I just mind my business. Everybody looking at me for relief. Abide by the tree. Everything you can see, I can seek, but believe. True love never fall on the king. Drinking addiction, graduation I'm missing. Family.
Oh, how's he talking so slick? Blessings never fall on the king. Alcohol addiction. He's just talking like real honest. It is really kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of makes me sad.
Tree. Everything you can see, I can seek, but believe. True love never fall on the king. Drinking addiction, graduation I'm missing. Family over friends, but the same other way. Love for my dogs like the fat kid love cake. I've been up all night counting blues anyway. I've been rude anyway. Caught a comma for the fate. God told me about the fate. I've been up for real estate. 100,000 in the safe. Pops told me to count it. I couldn't count it in a day. Man,
this is easy to listen to, Ash. Because the way you're talking, you're like, the one thing you do really well is you talk about things that I think you know, and you talk about it very transparently, but you put it together in these nice little tight spaces, these smart little bars. You're a good rapper, bro.
Counted in a day, this is all 20s. Why you ain't got them blues? I've been up for true. This is money counting, all the marble counting. How the fuck you get it? Yeah, Pop, that's hard work. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's Pop extortion. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I like that one, man. These two joints you did tonight are fantastic, Ash. Both of these are album cuts. They both have so much soul, so much honesty, so much vulnerability. Great in-depth understanding of just where you want to be in the beat. I like it. You remind me of Luka Doncic. I've been watching a lot of Summer League, but I love basketball. I'm about to start coaching my daughter's basketball team, so I'm super hype about it. But you remind me of Luka. You get to your spots. No one can speed you up, slow you down. You can shoot from deep. You can go to the hole, mid-range aim. You got everything, man. You got everything. I like that a lot, man. It was really soulful. Really made me. That almost felt like a Blueprint kind of cut to me. I don't know. I love the Blueprint. That's probably one of my favorite albums of all time, right there. But it reminded me of a Blueprint cut right there. Y'all let me know about the Discord server thing, man. Holla at me. Nate the Great is in the building. Nate, I did an artist earlier called, I think his name was Joe Black. He's from Kansas City. But I shouted you out earlier because I was like, oh, man, my man Nate. Melancholy sent to. We'll be getting the Melancholy joints on the way. Thank y'all for being patient with me. I had to switch the whole game up in the middle of the show. Like, just had to figure things out. But we rolling now, man. So without further ado, let's get into the J-Rose joint. Want to give my man Ash a score on that one. That was probably 92 to me. That's probably 92 to me. It took me a minute to catch up to what you were saying, but I was also doing 5 things at once. So now I can fully be vested in these joints. But I liked it a lot, man. The beat was fantastic. The way you were talking over it, just the conversational nature, but it still had a nice vibe to it. I enjoyed that a lot. Let's get into this next one from the homie J-Rose. We got lots more on the way. I see y'all been super chatting all day long, waiting to get your songs played, so I'm trying to get caught up with lightning speed. Let's get into this one. Big shouts to the homie J-Rose, getting busy out here in Phoenix, Arizona. The name of his joint is Clear. Let's go.
Yeah, to the top, ayy, turn it up.
I got you right after this one, Jacktown.
Yeah, look, the top is near.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, shit that I drop, fire to ear, champagne toast, plenty of cheers. I had to chop all of my fears. These niggas been rapping about nothing for years. I know they tripping, no souvenirs. Life going circle, visible stare. This the premiere, vision is clear, really clear. Crystal had to come up from my fiscal. Ayy, whole time the vision been crystal. Damn, hitting my target, stay missed though. Whole time the vision been crystal clear. Look, I got some news for you. Oh, bitch, I came to do what all of these niggas will say I can't do. True, nothing to prove. I made it through. Storm had to brew. Yeah, wait, my competition is me, so how can I lose to you? Clearly, my nigga, I have been training to body these topics. Clearly, my nigga, I see this coming with foresighted optics.
Yearly, my nigga, I'm making plans just to visit the tropics. Clearly, my nigga, made it this far with a chance microscopic. Cock it, yeah. I had to stall for days, I had to find a new way. I got a family that I'm trying to free, but they ain't a place that I never could stay. Told them I wanted it, and if I could get it, I'll get it and flaunt it. None of my past has been keeping me haunted. I'm like a comet, making an impact with these electronics. Called us the chronic, yeah.
Making an impact with these electronics.
I mixed it with some patience. That's how you reach greatness. Hey, thankfully we just the latest. Had to switch up with my cadence. They went crazy once I played this. 20, 30, clears vision. I gotta get by, touching the sky. Feels like I'm high.
So I will say, J-Rose, some of this runs into just it. You've created all your tracks with a lot of energy, but some of it runs into the space of just kind of making noise. You got to be careful with that. Like the last few lines didn't feel like, the last probably 30 seconds didn't feel like it was actually going anywhere. There was sky, there was eye, there was. We're going to go back a little bit.
This far with a chance microscopic. Cock it, yeah. I had to stall for days, I had to find a new way. I got a family
Hit that like button if you would, though.
I never could stay. Told them I wanted it, and if I could get it, I'll get it and flaunt it. None of my past has been keeping me haunted. I'm like a comet, making an impact with these electronics. Called us the chronic, yeah. Chronic, yeah. Affirmations, I mixed it with some patience. That's how you reach greatness. Hey, thankfully we just the latest. Had to switch up with my cadence. They went crazy once I played this. 20, 30, clears vision. I gotta get by, touching the sky. Feels like I'm high. Ooh, wait, that's why I'm high. She try to lie, ride at a die. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't like this part. This just feels like you just just making noises, man. I don't need that. You know what I mean? Everything else felt pretty solid, but now this part of the song is high, you know?
Wait, she ain't survived. We gotta slide. I'm out of revive. This is goodbye. Look, I go through the bag, stomach. I grew up wise, you dummy. You got a vision, but ain't see this coming from him. The top is near. I'm like a sprinter from here. Yeah, tell me who need a career. You could upgrade in a year. I'm right in a year, so that shit is clear, clear, clear. Clear, 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 really clear, crystal. Had to come up from a fiscal, ayy. Whole time the vision been crystal, damn. Hitting my targets, they missed, though. Whole time the vision been crystal, clear, clear.
This would be a good mixtape track. This to me wouldn't be on an album.
Really clear.
It's like a SoundCloud Lucy.
Whole time the vision been crystal. Hitting my targets, they missed, though. Whole time the vision been crystal, clear.
It's like a SoundCloud Lucy for me.
Clear. Yeah, crystal clear.
I think you catch the attention early in the song, but toward the back half, it's just really breathy and it's just a lot of noises. I think you lost the direction of the track. I think it reminded me of like something that just got off track. So it wasn't bad, man, but like, and I think you would have people that like that song. I can see a lot of people doing dances, you know, like these dance troops, Jabberwockies, and the folks that do the hip hop dance and you know all of that. I feel like that would be something that you might get folks to rock out to. 80 from Never, 75 from the homie Goondog, 97. Was that a 97 on this last track? Never. That's a pretty high score. We got some Melancholy on the way. We got some more Never on the way. We got some more Mr. Scratch Hook on the way. But right now, we got to get into the homie Yak Town, JDG. And they put the downloads in a different place, too. Struggle Bus is real tonight. All right, here we go. I got it. No One Can Stop Me. It's a rough mix. Yeah. Rough mix, so let's give them some good feedback. Give some feedback to the homie J-Rose if you haven't already. Appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy, man.
Yeah, no one can stop me. Yeah, no one can stop me.
83 from homie Melancholy. I think that's a good score. I think it's in that range for sure.
They done let the wrong one on the mic. I'm sharp with it, you can catch me in the cut with a knife. I'm from a world where most people taking guns, so I like.
Catch me in the cut with a knife. I like that.
I got a ton of potential that can soar like a kite. I'm making a statement, real talent, none of them gimmicks. Had to bust some strings to get here, like Jimmy, no Hendrix. I'm not Cole, I'm not Drake. Don't compare me to Kendrick. I got my own for my own sound, still independent. I'm really hungry for the crown. I don't care who's wearing it. Racist stakes is all beef. I'm the one who's searing it. Grab a clip.
What he said, something steak with solid beef. I'm the one that's searing it. That's not bad.
Some strings to get here, like Jimmy, no Hendrix. I'm not Cole.
Had to pull some good strings to get here. That's not bad either. Like Jimmy No Hendrix, not bad.
I'm not Drake, don't compare me to Kendrick. I got my own for my own sound, still independent. I'm really hungry for the crown. I don't care who's wearing it. Racist stakes is all beef. I'm the one who's searing it. Grab a clip, let's make a movie. I'm the one who appears in it. Treating obstacles like process. You can bet that I'm clearing it.
Treating obstacles like what?
Stakes is all beef. I'm the one who's searing it. Grab a clip, let's make a movie. I'm the one who appears in it. Treating obstacles like process. You can bet that I'm clearing it.
Treating obstacles like what? I didn't catch that.
Me and you like two magnets. We are not equal. People tend to love originals and hate the sequels. I network with people I'm not qualified to speak to.
Doubting on the kid, now they believe in us. And I really can't see nobody that's keeping up.
Nobody.
My demons and my angels started teaming up. Now I'm rolling around the city and that beat.
Yeah. Yeah. No one can stop me. Yeah. No one can stop me.
Melancholy, I'm gonna play both of those. Don't worry.
No one can stop me. Yeah, let them now. I done came too far to ever settle. When it come to rapping like the Olympics, I tend to meddle. Living haters, I'm just
rapping like the Olympics, that's in the middle.
Yeah, I just leave them amazed before I let go. I came to slide and swing by, but this ain't a play day.
Like Frankie, I just leave him amazed before I let go. Frankie Mays, that's dope.
Curtain, putting in hours, I need a pay raise. I seen too many people get shot and died at the same age. So when the bullets fly through the air, I just hit the name now. Raise hands on the stands, we came to testify. Fake people always be bugging. What's the pesticide? A real beast, and lately I can't.
Fake people always be bugging. It's the pesticide. There's some bars here. Treating browsers like obstacles, you bet I'm clearing it. I didn't catch that clearly, but that's a dope bar.
Seem to put this pesticide. Gunning for the throne and hip hop, that's where the best resides. I can't describe what I'm feeling. Adrenaline is through the roof and you can tell from the ceiling. I leave it all on the field like I was Kaepernick kneeling. I laid the bricks to get this squad so you can see what I'm building. Let's go.
Yeah, that's not bad, man. That's like a mixtape song right there. Kind of a stream of consciousness, freestyle type joint. But it definitely has some great lines, some great quotables in it. I think when it's cleaned up, that's going to be dope, man.
No one can stop me.
I'm into it.
Yeah, no one can stop me.
Cause it's got a really nice urgency to it with is that Giveon in the back with the super haunting kind of vocal right there. That's dope, man. I think when you get it cleaned up, that'll be a really good mixtape joint. I think it's kind of a stream of consciousness, kind of a Lucy as well, but I can see you dropping that before you drop an album, being like one of the lead up joints. I figure you gotta have some lead up joints to the album, and that would be one of the lead up joints. We got some Never on the way. We got some of my homie Melancholy on the way, but right now let's get into Latino Puro. Let me give a score to that last one real quick, the new Yaktown joint right there. I think right now I'm at about an 86 with the Yaktown. When you get the mix cleaned up, that's probably gonna move into the 90s. Like I said, it's a good mixtape joint, stream of consciousness, some dope bars for sure. That's what Don Montesi says. I agree with him. Let's get into this joint, Latino Puro, and let's see who we got on it right now. We got, sorry if I didn't roll my R's hard enough on that one. We got Mike Mountain, the homie Rudy H2 Owens. We got Thurston Howell III. This is Latino Puro. Puro. I tried.
Quiero contar en mi mano un pedacito de la historia nuestra, caballero. Y dice así.
Mike Mountain, Thurston Howell, H2 Owens.
87 from the homie Montesi.
Nothing moves a mountain, I'm too rugged and beautiful. I got MCs frantic, biting their nails down to the cuticle. Ain't no telling cuando todo es loco, what I might do to you. The beef revolves around me like chicas using a hula hoop. I do what I usually do, no se presentao. You don't wanna come around, lo matao. You looking for that puro, then don't have a cow. It's Mike Mountain, this is Cacho Gay, so with Thurston Howell. So talk shit now, my gun goes loud. All these phony MCs who been trying to bite my style. You rap like you solid, but you smell kinda foul. He's from New York.
You rap like you
You be lying, tú estás mentiroso.
You rap like you solid, but you smell kinda foul.
Never did no street shit, you not peligroso. And so that's why you finish school, not acting like no boss. Instead of being face to face in a ring with a horse.
Latino, that'll take you to war like Al Pacino. Más caliente que pique. Oye, que bola.
All it takes is my pretty face and my gangster wit.
Latino, that'll take you to war like Al Pacino. Más caliente que pique. Oye, que bola.
All it it takes is my pretty face and my gangster way.
Wow, qué clase de lío te ha buscado. H2 Owens in the party, known to turn the party out.
H2 Owens.
Now I'm like, págame los chavos. You used to sweat in fools. I'm like, pásale.
Let's go back. The man who brought us this track tonight right here, or brought us this project rather, Rudy H2 Owens. Let's go.
Instead of being face to face in a ring with a horse for Latino, that'll take you to war like Al Pacino.
Caliente que pique.
Oye, que bola. All it takes is my pretty face and my gangster way. Latino, that'll take you to war like Al Pacino.
Caliente que pique.
Oye, que bola.
All it takes is my pretty face and my gangster way.
Wow, qué clase de lío te ha buscado. H2 Owens in the party, known to turn the party out. Used to freestyle, now I'm like, págame los chavos. You used to sweat in fools, I'm like, pásale un towel. Won't find me around, sin el cañón a mi lado. Surrounded by the lows, Mike Mountain, Thurston Howell. This for my Latinos.
Surrounded by the lows, Mike. What do you say, Mike Mountain and Thurston Howell? I like that.
Hispanics, my chicos. Yo libere la isla de Cuba y Puerto Rico. Oh, Kuta, this is our part of town. H2O, spell it with an 8, never water down. From afar, see you hating. Just a little scowl. Trying to drive, you're gonna catch more than a little foul. Ever seen somebody get requete de pingao? Trust me, you don't want it with the singao that can down. When I'm hot as hell, que mao, or high, arrebatao. My favorite flavor, piragua, tamarino, mantecao.
Latino, that'll take you to war like Al Pacino.
Caliente que pique.
Oye, que bola.
All it takes is my pretty face and my gangster way.
Latino, that'll take you to war like Al Pacino.
Caliente que pique.
Oye, que bola.
All it takes is my pretty face and my gangster way.
I run like they brown, heir to the throne, montón, botón, blow across the globe, the 4-4 for the force. Call off your dogs, my wardrobe shows the man on the horse. Bodega mera, quiero crédito. Gunmen them from the depths of Mexico. Brooklyn bopping todo loco colo. And Ralph Lauren admits what I.
This song legitimately makes me wish I spoke Spanish better. Because they're all spitting so hard and it's so cool. I really like this beat a lot. It's definitely a cypher beat, so it sets the vibe right, man. Dun, 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 dun. And the MCs understand what to do with it, man. Even with the Spanglish flow, they could be telling me to slap myself with my mother's socks, but I'm enjoying it a lot.
Done for polo. Yo no jodo the goat, my logo. Perico no necesito, sigo solo. Got the grown man stance with the big cojea. My mouth in your mouth like this, go there. Make room, stay tuned, todo los canales. The fly motherfucker training course for pilots. Latino, marino, bandito, maldito. Pico, weed, smoke, breathing out, lethal.
Latino, that'll take you to war like Al Pacino.
Caliente que pique.
Oye, que bola.
All it takes is my pretty face and my gangster way.
Latino.
Shouts to Mr. Scratch Hook. The cuts are going crazy.
Caliente que pique.
Oye, que bola.
All it takes is my pretty face and my gangster way. Latin, connection, production.
Yeah, Latino Puro. Yeah, man. Mike Mountain, the homie H2 Owens. And we had one more person on that track. Let me see who it was. And Thurston Howell III. I thought all the MCs did a great job. The energy on that was right, man. That felt like rapping in the basement. That felt like a backyard party with dudes just grabbing the mic. It felt cypherish. I really enjoyed it. Now I don't know what they were saying, man. So that's always the little bit of the language barrier does make me wonder what was said, but I don't know. Everything about it felt right. They say you don't have to understand the language to know when music is dope, and I agree. I'm gonna drop that joint off right there with 88. I thought that was fun, man. It made me want to jump in and cypher and freestyle. I'd be like, yo, pass me the mic. Let me do a little something. And I can't even freestyle that well, you know what I'm talking about? So it probably wouldn't be great, but I would be all about it. Let's keep things rolling, man. Let's get into my man Melancholy right now, breezing through the music. Appreciate y'all being patient with your boy. Lots of technological issues tonight, but we came through it, man. Came through it like a thug, because that's what I do. Come through all the dramas, all the problems. Let's get into this Melancholy joint right here. Let's see. I'm learning how to use Edge on the fly here. Broken Love Master. And what did he say? He said, we've heard this one before, but we haven't heard it with the second verse. Also working on a little outro halftime part still. So it's got a little bit more to add to it, but it sounds like it's close to being done. Let's check it out. Broken Love. Melancholy.
Truth is the truth is.
I don't have nothing nothing from you, Goondog. I have no songs from you, bro. Let me look at my
You think that I hate you, but I don't even think about you.
I got nothing, Goondog.
But I don't even think about you.
Good to see you still give yourself too much credit. I mean, I get it, but the only thing you ever do when you talk that much is regret it. There, I said it. I'ma be the only one that ain't about to gas you up unleaded. But we've been down this road, we know where it's headed in. Usually with me, using alcohol to wash down all the sedatives, and then saying some shit I'ma regret again, just to end up being better again. It's getting really repetitive. Then you try to use fabricated evidence to tell me that it's all in my head.
You said you try to use fabricated evidence. Law and Order.
I bet it is. Sound like the queen, need to put that ace of spades down. I ain't the one to bet against, but getting treated like your pet again is
Forgot how hard this verse was. Feeling like the queen needs to put that ace of spades down.
something that I'm better than. So I left you on red again.
You think that I hate you, but I don't even think about you. You think that I hate you, but I don't even think about you.
I bet you thought that I was about to let it slide, huh? Oh, yeah, I bet you did. You say you used to be so different than you have been lately. Damn, wish I would've met you then, but
you say you're so different than when I met you. Well, I wish I would have met you then.
That I hate you,
I like that.
but I don't even think about you.
I bet you thought that I was about to let it slide, huh? Oh, yeah, I bet you did. You say you used to be so different than you have been lately. Damn, wish I would've met you then. But like a flick teen, I ignored all the red flags. The you I met was not the one you left as. We both brought baggage, but you was always tripping off mine. No wonder why I was always feeling jet lag. But you got me twisted like the bread bag. When you said you needed space, I went Luka down.
Twisted like the bread bag.
But you took a step back, you left as baggage, but you was always tripping off mine. No wonder why I was always feeling jet lag. But you got me twisted like the bread bag. When you said you needed space, I went Luka down, but you took a step back. But
I went Luka Doncic, you took a step back. Bars?
Cross the line when you play with my heart this time. Where the ref at? Ask him where the tech at. This ain't game over though, just a setback. I swear I'm trying to accept that. For the longest time I did everything except that. You said I'd never find nobody better. Bet that.
Bet that.
I hate you.
Yeah, I like that verse, bro.
But
that verse is mean, bro. DJ Bo.
Think
that verse is hard.
But I don't even think about you.
Yeah, that's a hard verse. That's a hard verse. That's a 95 right there. I love that second verse, bro. The first verse is already dope. The second verse solidifies the song. You know, I got to give you a lot of credit, too, because I realized recently I'm terrible at doing second verses. My second verses are always bad. I was looking through some of my music. I was like, man, my second verse is always suck in comparison to the first one. So I give you big shouts on that for being able to compose a fantastic second verse that made me want to be rude to an ex as well. We got some Never on the way. We got some more Melancholy on the way. We're going to jump back into Mr. Scratch Hook. This is track 9. This is Loopholes. Let's see who we got on this joint right here. On Loopholes, we've got 95 as well. We sent a song, but we really trying to make you laugh. All right, I got you. Coming up shortly, my man Never. Big shouts, Dallas. If I get out there, I'm coming to see you, bro. Scratch Hook, DNA Beats, King Magnetic. This is probably going to be dope. King Magnetic is kind of hard. I like him. Loopholes.
What up? Man, DJ E-Rex.
DJ E-Rex on the joint.
Mag Mall. King Magnetic. We do this every week, baby, every week. You know what I'm saying?
I've been talking about this shit for the last 20 years. Didn't hear me, now you woke. Guess you got funny ears. Funny ears for the victim. Try your luck without the rabbit.
Man, DJ E-Rex. DNA. Mag Mall. King Magnetic. We do this every week, baby, every week. You know what I'm saying?
I've been talking about this shit for the last 20 years. Didn't hear me, now you woke. Guess you got funny ears. Funny ears for the victim. Try your luck without the rabbit foot. Vibes from the chopper, have the ab and your cabinet shook. House dancing, mouth cancer, beef, get your cabbage cooked. Stuffed peppers, tough leather, break with a matic hook. Rabbit jokes, look for resources and you'll find a war. Forced to follow racist laws by these dinosaurs. Survive that, face classism, nonsense. I'm holding till I die like a seat in Congress. No approval needed, scope zooming like a meeting. It's the new normal. You can virtually get a beating. Iron curtains for the heathens. I can murk what you believe in. Or you could get perspective I collected when I'm leaving. Let's go. Their exchange, don't compare or mention anyone. Your favorite artist vibe is mine. That's where they get it from. Read a book and start a hobby, fan. Cause I'd rather hear you happy than the shoddy blend. Black, try to teach my children taxes now. Learn the loopholes and pass the information down. Read a book and start a hobby, fan. Cause I'd rather hear you happy than...
I gotta agree, this beat is super hard. I agree 100%, man. Shouts to DJs on this joint. I think it's a couple of them. He's actually talking crazy. He's not talking crazy, but I guess it's the opposite. He's talking very sensible. He's saying figure out the loopholes in life and expose them and exploit them. I love that message. Cause I'm not about like criminal activity, but I'm about smart activity. So if you do something real smart, even if it's a little illegal, I'm probably gonna like it because I like smarts.
In the shoddy blend, black. Try to teach my children taxes now. Learn the loopholes and pass the information down. Show hundreds of people publishing.
Learn the loopholes and pass the information down. That's dope, man. Because that's what we're supposed to be doing, man. You're supposed to be putting your kids on game. I love that, man.
Cause I'd rather hear you happy than the shoddy blend. Black. Try to teach my children taxes now. Learn the loopholes and pass the information down. Show hundreds of people publishing. A fraction got the bag. A pistol is rendered worthless when you didn't.
So many people are publishing, a fraction got the bag. He's talking about everyone who puts out music and is not really getting paid for it. I know what he meant there. That's dope.
Hear you happy than the shoddy blend. Black. Try to teach my children taxes now. Learn the loopholes and pass the information down. Show hundreds of people publishing. A fraction got the bag. A pistol is rendered worthless when you didn't cop the mag. Think you're gonna...
A pistol is rendered worthless if you didn't cop the mag.
Couldn't stop a jab. If you got the same complexion, probably couldn't stop a tab. Grabbing gold flag pole, now we're patriotic. The banks put you in a box like a safe deposit. Mistake the logic for conspiracy theories, but hang around for a week and you'll see why I'm living.
Mistaking logic for conspiracy theories.
Just review modern history, no whitewash the bench. I hope you find the counselors have a laugh at your expense. Those are men that's don't.
He said the guidance counselors are laughing at you. This is cold, man. It took me a minute to warm up to it, but this second verse has got me all in.
Lie to me, so why do we celebrate the times that they lied to me and spy to me? Gotta be camaraderie, that turned to cronyism. Now they making millionaires out of opening the prison. We abolish the division. It's time to...
They making millionaires out of opening the prisons.
Pick a side, click the slide before I paint a picture being victimized. Read a book and start a hobby, fan.
Fake face Don Montese.
In the shoddy blend, black. Try to teach my children taxes now. Learn the loopholes and pass the information down. Read a book and start a hobby, fan. Cause I'd rather hear...
Read a book and start a hobby. He said read a book and start a hobby, fam. Cause you'd rather start a hobby than hear the shoddy blam. This is cold, man. Big shout. King Magnetic, I told y'all, her man's is nice.
Black. Try to teach my children taxes now. Learn the loopholes and pass the information down.
King is the king.
If I had my soundboard right now, we would be... Yeah, that's hard, man. That's hard, man. That's hard, man. That's hard. I'm gonna go 94 on that joint. That's hard, man. That because and part of the reason for the high score is just the cool ass message. That's a dope message, man. Like, yo, do something to better yourself. Help your kids, because you don't want to get in the streets and do stupid things. I love that. So let's take a quick rundown of the album. The Conqueror was dope. How It All Started was dope. I like La More. I think it was La Muerte I liked. I didn't. Synesthesia was Time Will Tell was okay. I like Latino Pero. That was fun. And Loopholes was fun. So this is a great project, man. Lots of very, very dope music, lots of very dope sounds, lots of very dope MCs. This is kind of like a party. It feels like a party joint, man. It's like, but then it has those moments of sincerity and those moments of like realness. This song is great because of the message, man. Like, and the bars in the second verse were just, they were potent, they were palpable. One time for the homie King Magnetic, if I had my, like I said, if I had my soundboard, I would do things differently, but I don't. Let's keep things rolling right now, man. The homie Never's been in the building heavy tonight. I love when Never makes music. Never, I would say Never's probably top 5. Maybe top 5 of the artists. So, cause I got like, I'm gonna have to do a top 5. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a top 5 ESMR artist list, I think, or I'll do like a top 12. But see, I don't want to make it competitive because y'all are all so dope. It's like, I don't want to get weird and be like, oh, well, this guy, yeah. So maybe I'll just put the top 15 in no order or something. I don't know. I don't want to get specific. Let's get into it. The homie Never. This right here is Never and Cupid. They've been doing some tag team work. This is Yemen featuring AP.
Yeah. It's Cupid on the motherfucking beat. And nigga, we sending no shots. I don't mean guns, nigga. I don't even shoot weapons.
I don't even shoot weapons.
Silly Billy. I'm a goofy goober. Check me out. Fuck a white boyfriend, what Chad gonna do? I just pull 2 dicks out my pocket when I'm in the stoop.
You said, F a white boyfriend, what's Chad gonna do? I don't know, man. It's 2023. Chad probably has a gun, bro.
I just made a meal and busted all up in that bitch's beef stew. Heard her granny wants some, I can give that bitch to me too.
He said, I just made a meal and busted in the granny's beef stew.
I just put her with a mouse control to aim at you. I don't be goofy.
Oh, Toodles! Hey, if you know Oh Toodles, you an OG. If you know, you know.
Jane, I want all the juice. I just caught your main thing, fucking all the dudes. Bitch, I'm blowing up like Obama in Yemen. Call of Duty Mobile, I was all in Yemen. Bitch, get out the way and watch where you be stepping. We gon' send this soul to heaven, get popped like a lemon.
This is fun. This is a good time, Never.
I just sent a dick pic to this bitch and now she said she wanna see me hard. I just got out the pool, no wonder she said she wanna see me hard. Shawty sucked my dick from the back and now she smelling all my farts. Lose the wire.
Okay. What is going on right now? She sucked it from the back and she's smelling your farts. I don't even know, bro.
Chromosome, now I'm going retard. Yeah. No, bitch, I ain't dumb, bitch, I ain't retard. Be my best of Bentley, I need 3 cars. Told that hoe I'm finna pipe, bitch, I don't need guards. I'm finna slap on that booty just like my guitar. Rock out with my cock out. I just spin the block. If you tweaking, then you get knocked out. Pulling out my chopper, we aiming straight for your top now. You better be an athlete, wait, this chopper make you up down. Wow, 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 wow. That bitch gave me wow, 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 wow. I just bought some clout.
Fat crusty toes, give me the green goblin watch, bitch. It's been 10. Been with her on my phone like she was ranting. Nigga, you not in the trenches, you ain't UNT dancing. Yeah, bitch, I fucked your friend, but I don't wanna hear mentions. I pop like 4 tabs, now I'm in another dimension. Bitch, I don't wanna talk, get out my section. Bitch, it's all hands free, just like 11. Hey, new bitch, she be feeling me. AP on my wrist to get fidgety. Hey, and we were moving pat like Lil League. Hey, diamonds on me, Darren Tilligy. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, did it all up on my own, call it masturbate. Money chasing me, you chasing it? No, we're not the same.
Did it all up on my own, call it masturbate. What is happening, man? Yeah, no, this is very Detroit for sure.
Oreos I'm dipping in some milk on a private plane. Spotify blowing up like it works for Saddam Hussein. Never thought I'd leave my kid until I saw him in her mouth. I make 3 times what you.
Never thought I leave my kid until I saw. That is some. Y'all are going super wild, but it's all actually kind of dope. I mean, the way y'all are like. It's funny, man. This is a good time.
Sitting on the couch, that bitch for the streets. Sesame, cause she hang with grouch. Thought he saw a mouse, if he squeaks, I'ma take him out. No, you cannot pull up with no bitches, that is not allowed. I'ma plant my seed in her bitch if she come around. Texas what she wants, not surprised, cause she getting plowed. Don't know where I live, cause I never brought her to my house.
That's Never Cupid, Yemen right there, AP on the beat. My homie never saw me going through struggles with the show. It was like, let me send something to lighten up the mood. I appreciate you, bro. That's fantastic. You know, honestly, I think making songs like that makes you a better artist, man, because not only do you get to just have a good time, but like some of those bars in there were never thought I'd leave my kid until I saw them in her mouth is by far the best bar I've heard in a while. Like, that is funny as hell. So I'm not gonna score that. That gets no score. That's just a good time, man. And I would play that for friends. That's a good party song. Like, look at the song we made. That's funny. That's fantastic. I appreciate that, Never. You're a good human being for sending that through to me, because that was a good time. We're gonna get through the last song in the super chat line. Everybody's been hitting the super chat. I've been trying to work through those. Goondog, if you're still there, I take it back. Goondog, I have one song from you. I got that Lou J song, Need You. I'm gonna play that later, but I only got one song, so send another one if you got it. If I missed any songs, let me know. I got some Miro in the inbox. We're gonna get through this next song from the homie Melancholy, then we're gonna work our way through the rest of the Mitchell Scratch Hook joint. I'm having a good time tonight, man. Despite the situation that we've encountered with the I've never seen Google Chrome crash like that. I've never seen that. That was a new thing for me. But you know what? We shall overcome. Let's get into this new phone. The homie Melancholy. He's got a second verse on this joint. One of his homies' records. Let's check it out. That was fun, Never. I appreciate you sitting that through. That gave me a good laugh. I needed that, and very timely.
Yeah. New phone, who this? I'm back now. Truth is, we all know I do this. We all up the motives. I'm on it. We all lit. Told my ex, leave me alone. Left my phone at the crib. I don't think I'll be home. I don't know where I'm going. I just know what I want. I can tell when she sings every one of my songs. Complain, we speed through all the green lights. Ain't nothing brand new with you like back when it seemed right. It's that back to what I used to do. This time I'ma do it twice. Got a stream on in the living room. I don't like to sleep at night, so don't ask me what I'm finna do. On the last one that need advice, can't be smoking in the pigeon coop. Friday out meeting all types of doing what she didn't do. Now she just living life. Won't die before it ends. As soon as part is just so exciting. I really never thought it'd be like this. So when I write, it's like I know, they know. Let me show them where to go. I try to tell them I would make it, I ain't bullshitting. I was getting faded, spilling liquor in the pool, sipping. I've been living crazy, had to cut out all the loose. Slipping people like they talk like they was there when they ain't move with me. New phone, who this? I'm back now.
This song is fun.
We all know I do this. We all up the motives. I'm on it. We all lit. Told my ex, leave me alone. Left my phone at the crib. I don't think I'll be home. I don't know where I'm going. I just know what I want. I can tell when she sings every one of my songs.
But nothing's really ever what it seems like. Everybody that met her said she seemed nice, but soon as we home, she's in my face like a ring light. Felt like I was sitting ringside before.
Man, you must have had, Melancholy, I stand on this. One day we're going to have a conversation about some of your dating history. You've dated some women that have done some things.
Ex, leave me alone, left my phone at the crib. I don't think I'll be home. I don't know where I'm going. I just know what I want. I can tell when she sings every one of my songs.
But nothing's really ever what it seems like. Everybody that met her said she seemed nice, but soon as we home, she's in my face like a ring light. Felt like I was sitting ringside before I could blink twice. I called it love, I still corrected, but it's still impressive how you could look at your phone that much and never get the message. Spent every second guessing with you. Crazy how beautiful life can be when there's nothing left to lose. Now watch me bounce back and pull up to the strip club and that big boy drop 3K, bitch, I'm outcast. My life's a movie. I don't have a single love song on my soundtrack. Taking pictures with bitches, grinning harder than a proud dad.
Your features be hard, bro. You're like a feature king. Your features be dope.
If they say they want to stay out all night, then I'm about that. Cause I knew I was depressed, just not how bad.
I try to tell them I would make it, I ain't bullshit.
Cause I knew I was depressed, just not how bad. How did you end the verse like that? Yeah, I knew I was depressed, I just didn't know how bad. And then you walk out the room and everybody's like, is he okay?
And I was getting faded, spilling liquor in the pool, sipping.
This is a good one, bro. Good verse. Good verse.
Slipping people like they talk like they was there when they ain't move with me. New phone, who this? I'm back now. Truth is, we all know I do this. We all up the motives. I'm on it. We all lit. Told my ex, leave me alone. Left my phone at the.
That hook is hard as hell too.
I don't know.
That's a great hook.
I just know what I want. I can tell when she sings every one of my.
That's a great hook, man. Yeah, Melancholy. New phone. Who is the other artist on that joint, man? Who is the other artist in that, Melancholy? Your verses are you dope on them features, bro. I need you to do a song with Don Montel and do a song with K Suave, man. I definitely need you to do those 2 songs for me, Melancholy. Go ahead and extend yourself to those individuals. If you need to get some what you call them things, handles, Instagram handles, get them from me. Let's go ahead and break down the rest of this Mr. Scratch joint. It's been a fun project, man. I didn't know what to expect. But I'm having a good time. Let's keep it rolling right now. On the Wheels for Real is track 10 of 13. And let's see. We got Scratch Hook, Cardinal Sin, Danny Phantom, Hafet Music, One Son, and Ray Santana. Let's get into it.
What's good? Mr. Scratch, y'all ain't ready.
Mr. Scratch, cut.
Yeah, come on.
Mr. Scratch, cut.
Where I come from, we grew up with nothing. So you know I had to turn it into something when I'm cutting up coke. While I watch for the cutthroats, I'm on the corner earning while I'm counting enough notes for the re-up. So what you know about food stamps and Section 8, busy staircases and broke neighbors who speculate. And for a long time I've been living the street shit. Always on point, I never sleep cause I preach it. Right before it happens, my intuition will prevent the situation. Idiots should have listened, I always tell them
idiots should have listened.
Mad crooks, so behave yourself or get cut up by Scratch Hook.
Mamita called me sinvergüenza, I grew up black. Now I'm begging for attention, so my do-wop back. Anybody's an enemy, when my stomach on the ground, I stay hunting. So I treat them like lunch, they cold cuts. Got a hankering for rap snacks, mistaken for food. Maniac in a ball cap, or misunderstood.
So the mix on this song is good either. There was another song that had a little bit of an issue with the mix too. I want to say it was Time Will Tell. But it's just getting overridden by the beat. The beat is really banging, really loud, and then the artists, I don't know they're recording. They're not all recording in the same space, obviously, but there's some clipping, there's some loud distortion. You can kind of hear it coming through. So that's a little troublesome, but it's all right so far.
Boy, and I can read your mind and tell that you scared. Lots of rappers see my bed, short bust through the squares. I'm saying slim, you's a bitch and never seen like Sasquatch. Me, I'm all around and people need me like hot spots. Don't put me in no pine box. Bury me butt naked in the alley by the sidewalk.
Will still, Mr. Scratch was cut. Mr. Scratch was cut. Will still, Mr. Scratch was cut.
The mind intricate, aligned to rhyme syndicate. Been legit, though divine is a syndicate. When the ship is the mission and final stage, riding the tidal wave we created through idle play shit. Just imagine when we serious and militant, curious and diligent enough to reach equivalent levels above. We're at a different echelon. The best of one.
The rapping on this one's a little boring, man. I'm not gonna lie. The beat is pretty dope, but the rapping on it is just kind of lackluster. I just don't feel like anybody's really gotten anything different. I think all the deliveries are starting to kind of sound the same. I just think we need some differentiation. Somebody just sounds different on the track, you know what I mean?
Serve them all like a restaurant. On the low though, I don't need the attention. What I need is a mention that could lead to a pension. I ain't feeding the henchmen, I'm building my people up. Keep your suggestions to peasants will never equal to us. Yo, I never truly struggled. My pops had did it for me. That message is his legacy. Mine has become the glory. 06 I started rhyming. Hope my idols named Corey. Guns was for the bars and Mega was for the stories. Now I'm rapping like a vet, killing stages while I'm touring. Paler than a president and steady, yo, I'm 40.
It's almost like a lot of these, it's like all of these artists on this joint, I don't know if it's because of the beat, but it feels like they're reading their bars. They're not spitting it from like a memorization place or where they know it. It just feels like they're reading off the page. It's not, this one isn't a thing. With a beat like this, I feel like you got to be a lot more brolic on it. You got to be a lot more aggressive, and it just feels so like, it just doesn't have the right energy.
Ever since I've been a shorty, most of y'all exaggerate, afraid of running to more. You are not the father of my style or my bank account. I lost 100 bands, niggas wonder how I made it out. Made it back throughout the drought, only sucker niggas down. Don't give a fuck about the clout.
Will still,
scratchers, cut. Wheels still for real. Mr. Scratchers, cut. I started this shit with Dave and Chris. It's crazy how all of a sudden I made it to this. The Scratch Hook album, so I'ma keep it legit. And any verse I ever spit, you know it sounding real lit. And when I walk by, y'all punk niggas making these faces. That's cause I'm too good, and y'all all need to face it. If it's the bunch that you bringing, then you know.
This feels a little too old school. It's a little too old to me.
Head, and when I'm gone, I want y'all to remember the one who mixed words up and put a nice verse together. I'ma make sure I get the cheddar, and all of my brotherhood niggas gon' be really known forever. And for those who didn't know, that's been a model from the jump. Always been the real nigga, I ain't even have to front. Never want a small bread, cause I always wanted a bunch. Don't stop me from getting that, cause I'll be blasting punk. I'm probably the last one alive that's making real music. The rest of these niggas that's dropping shit be sounding foolish. Be honest, we know y'all never tune in, but every time y'all hear me drop a record, I be having y'all grooving. So this is how we moving. E-Rex control the beat, while the five of us be lyrically shooting. We coming for everything, which means that we looting. Cause my brotherhood and GMD group in the best mood. Real still for real, Mr. Scratchers, cut. The real still for real, Mr. Scratchers, cut.
So the cuts is always crazy. Big shouts, Mr. Scratch Hook. I didn't love the artist on this track. I thought the beat was great. I thought the scratching was great. I just thought the artist lacked the real energy and the real change up in their flow. All the styles were very monotone. There was no inflections. There was really no rhyme pattern changes. Everything felt very much the same all the way through the track. That didn't do much for me. I'm probably going to go on that one like a 75. That one didn't need to be on there. Neither did Synthenesia. Those two songs could have been taken off. Power Science Degree probably didn't have to be on here either. I think we got a good collection of songs, but I think there's just a few things sprinkled in here that don't really need to be there. But who am I to tell somebody who's been doing this 40 plus years, man? It's not really, maybe I shouldn't be telling him how to do his job. Let's get to this next one, Turntable Talk. Let's see who's on this joint right here. We got DJ Heron, DJ JS1, Turntable Talk, and These Hands. Let's check it out.
What the fuck is wrong with you? This ain't about money. I could give a fuck about money. You see this fucking place? I built this fucking place with my bare fucking hands. Every light socket, every piece of tile, me with these fucking hands. You know what the fuck that means?
The track for both hands. I started like this.
And nice from the man at the start, huh? JS1, cut off battle sounds and beat breaks.
Cutting and scratching, break your teeth scratching.
With a style unlike yours.
JS1 lacerates the track.
Next up,
Having the track with both hands.
this ain't about money. I could give a fuck about money. You see this fucking place?
You know, you don't see this too much anymore, and I think this is dope. Just having a DJ just scratch, just have a track dedicated to that, that's kind of hard, man. I think that's pretty cool. That's something you don't see anymore, but again, we're talking about the core of hip-hop.
I built this fucking place with my bare fucking hands. Every light socket.
The three elements, the MC, the DJ, and then what's the other one? Breakdancing, the B-boy.
Every piece of tile, me with these fucking hands. 1, 2, 3, here we go.
Critically acclaimed. Who you? Stick it in your vein.
JS, if it's the Outkast joint, I'm gonna be getting to that one here shortly. I have that. If it's the Outkast tribute, I got that joint.
Critically acclaimed.
As a motherfucker.
Stick it in your vein.
Y'all already know what I'm about.
You don't know? Fuck it. Find out the hard way. Ask your friends who's the illest.
Home of the Heron.
This ain't about money. I could could give a fuck about money. You see this fucking place? I built this fucking place with my bare fucking hands. Every light socket, every piece of tile. Me with these fucking hands. You know what the fuck that means?
I will rhymes on recite it. I will rhymes on recite it. I will rhymes on recite it. I will rhymes on recite it.
You don't stop.
Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume.
This is back when like DJs had battles. That's the battle right now. Scratch Hook and DJ JS1. And this is dope, man. This is honestly like some 80s, early 90s movie shit right here. For real, for real.
You don't stop. You don't stop.
I won't stop rocking till I reach time.
I'm sorry, but you're scratching it up.
Dabbing the track with both hands. Sing about money. I could give a fuck about money. You see this fucking place? I built this fucking place with my bare fucking hands. Every light socket, every piece of tile. Me with these fucking hands. You know what the fuck that means?
Yeah, that right there. Turntable Talk, these hands. Scratch Hook right there. Mr. Scratch Hook. And the homie DJ JS1. That was fun. You won't see anything like that ever again, probably. That's probably one of the last places you'll ever hear a DJ battle on record. Like that is definitely not something that still happens. I mean, obviously it still happens nowadays, just not as often. I'm not giving that song a score, man, because that's like a timeless thing you won't see again. I can't put a score to that, man. That's classic material. Let's get into this next one. Predator versus Prey. Let's see what we got on this joint. We're going through the DJ Mr. Scratch Hook album right now, the book of Mr. Scratch Hook. Right now we're on Predator versus Prey. John Jiggs, Joseph Blackwell, and MOUF or Mouth. Let's get into it.
John Jiggs, DJ E Directs. What up, homie? I'm about to destroy this shit. Beat is hard.
Okay.
Turn me up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
Listen. Yo, $50 bills in a Bonneville. I got a one-track mind, that's a monorail. I'm like a drunk driver behind the wheel, really on some shit.
He said I got a one-track mind like a monorail. Now he's saying he rhymes like a drunk driver. Okay.
Listen.
I like this one.
$50 bills in a Bonneville. I got a one-track mind, that's a monorail. I rhyme like a drunk driver behind the wheel. Really on some shit, you'll get hit if you ain't trying to yell. Heavy, they ready for something new. Rule number 1 is never be number 2. If let him up out the zoo, now I got a
rule number 1 is never be number 2. Hello.
Flipping, they begging me not to shoot. Certified savage with a microphone habit that'll zip your ass up like Michael's old jacket. You niggas slipping, then I might just go grab it. 4-5 looking like a light show flash and I'm gone.
To rap like you. Rap like you.
A beat in the mic, I show you I'm nice. I'm based on real events, your life based on likes. Who is it? Shit don't matter, bored slacker. Cheese on his head, well that just turned me into a packer. Fuck.
Cheese on his head, that just turned me into a packer. I like these two MCs together. They got different styles, but they both seem kind of vicious.
Rap like you.
A beat in the mic, I show you I'm nice. I'm based on real events, your life based on likes. Who is it? Shit don't matter, bored slacker. Cheese on his head, well that just turned me into a packer. Fuck next, I got now, I'm not waiting. Like 30 days in rehab, I'm inpatient. You blatant, they don't feel ya, I kill ya. Flex on you with 2 big arms, bodybuilder. I've been a beast.
Bodybuilder.
They been a beast. Little stick in your mouth, I ain't talking about picking teeth, nah. Listen, my guy, don't even try. I knock niggas out on stage like DC Fly.
He said I knife dudes on stage like DC Fly. What'd he say?
Nah, listen, my my guy, don't even try. I knock niggas out on stage like DC Fly.
Knock him out on stage like DC Fly. This one is hard, man.
Rap like you. You know I'm stomping on a funky beat. These cats is big on no big, but steady chomping on some monkey meat. I'm a hustler who ain't tripping off trap. As a rap with them, Exhibit A, my forte is boom baptism. Still running shit like a track meet. Had this bully's boo head bobbing like a bobble in the backseat. So number one, guess my Uzi weighs a ton. Fuck you in that water gun, son, I pack heat. On my grizzly and rhyme. By design, lyrically I'm inclined. Redefine, spiritually I'm divine. You was beating that wine.
Nah, we could have left him off this one.
Have your homies howl with laughter after hitting for wine. Well, to rap like you.
I think we could have left the last dude off it. So if it's going in order, I like John Jiggs, and I didn't know he knocked somebody out. DC Young Fly's a thug. I didn't know he knocked somebody out. So I like John Jiggs and Joseph Blackwell. Mouth, if Mouth was the last one, I didn't dig that verse as much. It was just kind of boring, and his voice is super, super deep, so it's kind of hard to hear, and it just didn't match the energy of the first two. And he wasn't rapping with the same like Killer Instinct. The first two dudes were kind of rapping like they'd probably shank you. The third dude kind of came in like, hey, you know, don't stab him, you know, like I don't know. It just didn't have the same. It didn't have the same aggressiveness. It didn't have the same like, oh, something bad's about to happen. It kind of made me feel like, oh, I feel better now. Things are safe. So I like the first two. Love the beat. Really was digging the aggressiveness from the first two rappers. I would probably go about a 90 on that one actually. Even despite the last verse, it was so gangster. So it was so aggressive, and the rhymes were villainous. You know, them were like dastardly bars, you know, like somebody was gonna get hurt. Let's get to this last one. This is a remix of the first track on the album. This is The Conqueror, the remix. Let's see who we got on this one. This is Scratch Hook, Chris Rivers, Legacy, and Mikey D. And we'll see what this sounds like. We heard the song before, so let's see how different this mix is. Alright, this is pretty good. I like this better than the first one, I think.
Cannabis rips, ambulance split where amateurs be battling crips.
That's really good.
To like the catalyst shift, cataracts I crack your back and try to handle the stick. I'll be the larger than monster corridors, harder than Spartan armor was. Factual, actual, tactical, Bronx admiral. Known to crack your roots and shatter tooth when I be slapping dudes, master boots. Mike Pages, slice faces with mind rate.
Wow.
Ice ages, my rages similar to Bruce. That's Banner, not Wayne. But I'm known to take a joke, I put it back to his brain. Hand him McCain, ask him if he's able. Niggas focus on food, I brought the legs and platform to the table. That's my thoughts, bars, and righteousness. Strike it swift with the viper spit. With the spin like that, I be the motherfucking tight again.
This remix is dope as hell. This remix is super dope. They could have took the original off and just left this. This remix is cool, man.
Lyrical Bronx Titan, overload of rhyme writing in his prime Tyson fight.
This is cold, man.
Precise writing, heighten the highest enlightened with a dangerous mic and a venom that strike him like lightning. Musical maestro, married to lyricism and tight flow, motivated by music. I've been to places they might go. Y'all micro, I'm hypo, toy with y'all like Tycho. Ensure to hit Geico, take your weight, lipo. Alright, yo, y'all niggas we can't recycle. While me and Rivers deliver shivers, this shit is light, bro. Mikey D like a hyphen C, ain't no typo. CE Rex figure we beast, and he figured right, yo. The conquistador, grab beats in a bigger four. The speak Spanish version in charge and be speaking that raw. With a gift swift, slick, sick, and which you never saw. Magnificent MC, yours truly the conqueror.
Starting on the rapper with ease. Rapper with ease.
Very much Slaughterhouse-like.
Hang with one of me. Official ain't the issue. I'm royal, loyal, and worthy. Versatility,
this remix is better than the original.
King of everything I do, so bring it if you're swinging through. I set this mic on fire and that choir that you singing to. Ooh, love it, I hate it. I'm still underrated and saying, hey, look, ma, I made it. Put your money on the vet. Got your honey pitiful. I'm sitting here listening to what niggas do is critical. My mission this year is to get rid of you. Joe Black and E-Rex. Chris Withers is a T-Rex. Feet legacy conquerors. And we next.
I like this better than the original, man. This right here is dope. Yeah, that's dope, man. That remix is definitely better than the original version. Let's go 95 on that. I think I gave the original a 94. I like that, man. Like this album, man. Big shout to Mr. Scratch Hook, E-Rex, a.k.a. Mr. DJ E-Rex. Scratch Hook, E-Rex. Wrapping up the project right here, Mr. Scratch. Now, let me get it right. The Book of Mr. Scratch Hook. This was a pretty solid project, man. There's some joints I would take off. I would take off probably Time Was Told. I would take off Synthenesia, Power Science Degree, and there was one more. Oh, On the Wheels for Real. I would take those songs out. I think this is probably like an 8-song joint right here. And I think for me, my favorite by far was Loopholes. Great song. Predator vs. Prey was super dope. This Conquer remix was super dope. Latino Puro was super dope. There was some joints on this one, man. It really got me moving, got me grooving. I love the infusion of the Spanglish rap. I love the authentic Miami sound we got in a lot of these tracks. I love that we can, it's a very cultural vibe you can feel, man. So I enjoy that. Even though I don't speak Spanish, it was enjoyable to me. It was easy to rock with. The rhymers and the MCs was super dope. I think most of them came with very, very unique flows. Great punchlines through the whole thing. Great bars through the whole thing. I think all in all, the project is probably going to get about an 87 from me. I think there are some things I would take out for sure. I love the turntable joint with the turntable battle. That's something you'll probably never see again. That's the last vestige of the core of hip hop, and unfortunately, you don't see as much of that. Great project, man. One time for DJ Mr. Scratch Hook, aka DJ E-Rex. I don't have my what you call it, so I'm gonna do it myself. Big shouts to that. Big shouts to Rudy H2O and sending that through. Great verse that you had on Latino Puro. That was dope, man. Really enjoyed that project. It gave me a lot of energy, and I think that's a good project to listen to in a party, man. It's like a party joint. A couple of them you probably wouldn't fit some of the darker beats, but like I think at least 6 of those are like you could play those at a party. It was a lot of fun. A lot of energy on that. Big shouts to the whole Miami scene down there. Money Mowgli, our homie Rudy H2 Owens, all the gang down there. There's so many of y'all rappers. D.U. Ivan, all of y'all boys, man. Big shouts to y'all for doing y'all thing out there. Love what I see out of the crew out there. The love, the family is super dope. Let's get into this next one. Our homie Miro Shan right here. He sent this through. I don't know if it's his song or somebody else's song, but I think the name of the artist is Very Exter. Very Croster, Very Eister. I don't know. Let me know the name of this dude, Miro. It's a good project, bro. It's a good project. It's a lot of fun to listen to. I'm glad I got the opportunity to do it, Mr. Scratch Hook. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to have you again. Hope to have more of your music on the show, man, for sure. He was dope on that. Facts.
I've been lost in my ways. It's been days and days trying to switch it up, but it's more than a phase. Can't look you in the face, locked away everything. Put my heart in a cage, only hear it when I sing. Said it before, I've been trying to change. I swear it's
this is a little bit too conversational. Hey, appreciate you, Scratch Hook. Appreciate you, bro. My man, please come back through. I'm here every Saturday night, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard, Mr. Scratch Hook. I appreciate you. This is a little too talk rap for me. Like, it's almost too conversational. Like, you got to have a little bit of tempo and a better cadence than this kind of plain conversation.
Just wanted me to be there for you. I felt the same way. Wouldn't help. Looked at myself. All I feel is shame. I'm sorry, I can't stay. I can't be what I was. I can't be the same. I can't be what you loved. When push comes to shove, I'm just stuck in this mud. Please wait. Give me a chance to rise above.
Yeah, it's not for me. And it's not really authentic either to me, Mero Shan. You know, the one thing I can say for that whole Mr. Scratch Hook project, the book of Mr. Scratch Hook, all of those artists were authentic. Whether I like their verses or not, it all felt super authentic. This doesn't feel authentic to me. It feels like somebody that's reaching for an emotion that isn't really there. And I don't know if this is your song or your homie's song, but you got to dig deeper into the emotion that you're trying to show, because you're kind of just talking through it, and it doesn't really convey the type of emotion I think that you want it to. You got to really dig into that and feel it in the song. This part is good. The hook is nice and soft, you know, kind of sad. I like the hook. It almost has like an accent, like I don't know, like a Scottish accent or something. I like it. I don't know. It feels like, or Irish or something. So I didn't really love the conversational nature of the song. I felt like it was meant to be sad, but it was more like he was just saying stuff, and it didn't feel authentic. It felt like he was saying these things, but you're like, do you really feel this way? You know what I mean? You really got to dig deeper into the emotion and it kind of pull that out. I'm lost in my way. Like it's gotta feel. If you're gonna do pain music, it's gotta feel painful. It's gotta feel like hurt, and it just kind of feel like you were having a conversation with me. So let's keep things rolling, man. JS the best elevator. So JS, I know you sent me through the video for this. Unfortunately, because it wasn't in a link, you know, where I could play like an MP4. I don't know how to put it on the screen. So that might be my technological problem. But the video did look dope. I did watch some of it. It looked pretty good. Let's get into this. This is a tribute and homage to the homies Outkast from our man JS the best. Detroit's in the building. Let's go.
Yeah. I'd like to send a shout out to Outkast, Andre 3000, Big Boy, AT Aliens. This what y'all influence. Yeah. They call me JS, I'm so fresh and so blessed, got no stress. Black and white view, don't do no contrast, so don't flex, I'm on my business. Do the same thing and maintain. That bass go boom boom, pistol go bang bang. I rep the same thing as my cousin, that FOE shit. Remember the days them teachers used to say we weren't gonna be shit? Years later, they in the same spot, don't ever see shit. But we up in the air and over water getting seasick. We eat shit like crab and lobster.
I like the delivery on this, JS. You know, listening to this, really, this is a good homage to Outkast because of how authentic the flow is. The flow is like you're mirroring their flow super closely, and you couldn't do that if you didn't truly study them. So this is a very good tribute.
Pass me that butter and them rubbers. I'm talking magnums. I ain't stutter, I'm gon' cut her up like Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers. I'm a handyman. Tool in a box like a handyman. We do this shit for fun, me and all of my kinfolk.
Tool in a box like a handyman.
That switch like Nintendo. It be your friends though, the ones who swearing to God they endo. Up under your skin though, behind your back they play pretendo. Shit, half of these niggas claiming they real be capping. Don't get caught slipping with your dick out and be somewhere napping. I'm talking that long sleep, nigga, wear your own feet. You tryna be your homie like you're Tony, but you're phony. Gotta be creative, be more evasive. Watch who you late with and know who you are. I'm black and native, creative, innovative. From the spaceship to the space.
That right there is cool. This is some real Andre 3K delivery right here. This last part, that's dope, man. You started chopping them words up clean. That was dope.
Native, creative, innovative. From the spaceship to the spaceship. Only coolest the people we bang with. Elevate with the people we hang with.
Yeah, man.
Forever tied to the earth. Too cool for the waters we serve. Ashes in the dirt. Gift from my masters. We kings and queens. We dream of spiritual things.
This is good.
And not the material things. It seems we get distracted at times. Like crack in our mind. We act like we blind to the fact that we black and we shine. We age like wine. You trace our vines and you will find that the most high and divine got a face like mine. And
bro is showing his MC craft. He's showing his skills. He's showing off is what you're doing, JS. You're showing off.
Take our time as we intertwine our thoughts and emotion. Chasing our prime as we define our hearts in devotion. Peace in our shrine, you won't find no signs of commotion. We on our grind, out here flying, no pilots, we coasting. Nah, let's take a toast to the ones who we close to. The people who give a fuck when they don't really know you. For people who giving money when they don't really owe you.
That's dope. That's dope. I know some of y'all that do that for me, man. Big shouts to Don Montese. Big shouts to Wifey. Some people hold me down and they don't have to. It's hard.
Giving money when they don't really owe you. The people who give a fuck, unless we coasting. Nah, let's take a toast to the ones who we close to. The people who give a fuck when they don't really know you.
When they don't really know you.
Money when they don't really owe you. Cause niggas
That's dope,
funny and they don't really show you until they show you. And then it's never the same. Folks supposed to be your blood, but they take it in vain. Cuz supposed to show you love, but they taking your lane. You gon' tell them you God's people and they gon' say that you lame. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame.
Man, that's so true. You say you. That's so true. When you are a strong advocate for God, people do hate on you. Remember Tim Tebow? Good Lord.
What a shame.
This JS, this was nice, man. You did a great job. The flow the whole way through was fantastic. Yeah, man. That's dope. I would be interested to find out if you had to punch that a bunch or if you just kind of rapped it all the way through. I try to rap things all the way through, and as I'm getting older, I'm like, maybe I should stop doing that and just punch it, because I think that might be easier. Because I've been trying to do all these verses and you know, one take, and like, yeah, man, sometimes it's just easier to punch it. So I would want to know, did you punch that a bunch, or was that just a straight, you know, one take flow? But that was cold, man. You chopped it up in some spaces, and you had the cadence and even the tone of your voice just really, really studied the out. I could tell you studied them, because you couldn't have done that well if you hadn't been, if you hadn't been all in on that. Don Montese understands. If you hadn't been all into that, you can tell you're an Outkast fan by that. I'm actually gonna go 95 because I'm so impressed. Fantastic work, JD. That was or excuse me, JS. That was fantastic, man. That was a very good tribute. I think if you have that posted, I would tag Outkast. I don't love tagging artists who like tag this guy to get his attention, like if it's not hard. Like because I don't want that. I don't ever want to meet that artist and they be like, yo, didn't you send me some trash bag and told me it was hard? Like I don't want to have that on my resume. So I don't love doing that unless it's dope, but that was hard. I would actually tag Outkast in that. Big shouts, JS the best. Big shouts to Troy. Let's get into this next one from our homie Goon Dog. Lou J needs you. Let's check it out. Yeah, I agree with you, Don. I'd be fearful too. I agree.
See my plan, that was supposed to fall for you, but you took my heart away. I never knew I needed you. Feeling like a puzzle, but I feel like that I'm missing you. Baby, I'm good, but I'm trying to see what's good with you. Trying to express this pain, but I know it's too much weight for you. Why you love these cons make me laugh, but they mistreated you. Hiding all this pain behind a smile, it ain't good for you. Empty out the clip, I swear to God, it go to war for you. Talking to the mic, cause understand what I'm going through. You don't know my struggle, you don't know what.
It was so funny. I'm like, this is nice. He's not being super thuggish and this and that, and all of a sudden he does the gun thing. He has a nice tone to his voice though, and I feel like he's a young kid and he's like singing about something that fits his age group. So I like that.
Go to war for you. Talking to the mic, cause understand what I'm going through. You don't know my struggle, you don't know what I'm going through. Losing everybody, what I'm used to. Try to run it solo, baby, I'm in coma. Looking for my purpose on this earth, I can't find it. Coming up from nothing, drinking water out the faucet. Trying to lend your hand, it's too late.
Coming up from nothing, drinking water out the faucet. We used to drink out of hoses in the backyard, boy.
Coming from the slums who was starving. Baby, I've been hurting. You've been on my mind, I can't focus. Coughing up this water left me drowning. Got you on me more when I said touching all these millions.
Go eat something, Nate.
You was fucking with some gremlins. Baby, you should know that I'm heartless. Chopper to the dome, leave him topless. Feeling like the boy, bitch, I'm ruthless. Nigga think he bishop, but he juiceless. Who you trying to flex on? You act like I don't know this. I'm toting on the steel, you don't want this. I'm stuck up in the field with my face on. Bullets keep on flying, how you catch him like he Dion. Need my shooters next to me, need somebody to.
He was singing about how much he liked this girl, and how hard it was for him to focus. And now he's killing everyone. I liked what you were talking about before, man, about the chick, because that seemed real. And now all of a sudden we turned into a supreme gangster. I didn't love that switch.
Lean on. I need someone to lean on. See my plan, that was never supposed to fall for you. But you took my heart away, I never knew I needed you. Feeling like a puzzle, but I feel like that I'm
Yeah, what's up, boy?
I'm good, but I'm trying to see what's good with you. Trying to express this pain, but I know it.
How's your all-star kid doing, fam? How's your family? I hope you're well, my friend.
It's too much weight for you. Why you love these cars make me laugh, but they mistreated you. Hiding all this pain behind a smile, it ain't good for you. Empty out the clip, I swear to God, it go to war for you. Talking to the mic, cause understand what I'm going through. You don't know my struggle, you don't know what I'm going through. Losing everybody, what I'm doing.
JS, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I like this song. This is Lou J. Goondog, shouts to Goondog, man. He's always sending me these folks. A lot of the cats are from the Asian islands. I don't know if that's politically correct, but to Laos, Cambodia, Thailand. He sends me a lot of artists from that region, and like I love this one because it started off so sweet, and then I didn't love the turn into the gangster with the chopper, blow your head off. I'm like, bro, you're singing in a sweet way, and you're acting your age. I like that, man. I like that, but they got to put the gangster spin. We good, dog. Family is good. Family is great, man. These little people are doing well. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right. So I did like the track, though. I think for me, I would probably go. I'd probably go about an 88, 89. I enjoyed it, man. Probably 89. I do need him to. All the kids don't have to be gang. I feel like somebody needs to put a PSA out and just say you don't have to be a gangster. It's not required for you to be successful in life. I feel like somebody needs to say that. All right, man. Last song of the night right here. Thank y'all for joining me. It's been a long show, and I'm tired. I am exhausted. We had the whole breakdown of Google Chrome crashed on us tonight, so I had to work my way back. I'm using Microsoft Edge. No one uses Microsoft Edge except me tonight. Let's get to this last one. Big shouts to Keegs. I think that's how you say it. Keegs. The name of this one is Summit. Also gonna do a roll call real quick. I've been here about almost 15 years still. I jumped on the bandwagon even though they suck. I like teams that aren't great. Roll call, man. Shouts to everybody joining us tonight. Big shouts to Yaktown JDG, Don Montezi, Never, my man Seal in the building, Melancholy, J Rose, what up though, what up though, what up though? Kami-sama, Goondog, what up though? Mirashan, what up though, Miro? Nate, what up?
Just up addiction, fuck the pain, said I ain't sorry about that. I used to be walking outside in the rain, so I ain't that dog cause comfort the dust and the comfort of rain.
The mix is bad on this.
From the dusk until the day, angles count my stash. Get stacks up, gotta get my cash up. Let him stash.
The mix is very bad on this.
Racks up, hey, don't cash up, bitch, you getting passed up, hey. I've been stacked up, they didn't have to tax ya, hey. Say that I've been getting green grass and pastures, hey. I just spit the mold, I'm out the plaster, hey. I'ma get my checks up, manufacture, where I'm stash at, need a password, hey, hey, hey. Bass hitting like a Mac truck, haters in the clouds, no MacBook, crush up in the backwood.
All right, we're going to move on from that, man. I'm going to jump up off of here because that song is poorly mixed, and it didn't sound good. It sounds like you're trying something new in this dance electronic space, and you don't really know how to operate within it. The vocals didn't sound that good. The mix didn't sound that good, and it was kind of all over the place. I'll play it out, and I'll talk over it, just to listen a little bit more and finish the roll call. Also, big shouts to the homie Mr. Scratch Hook, the boy DJ EFX, a.k.a. Mr. Scratch Hook. Great job on the project tonight, man. The book of Mr. Scratch Hook. I enjoyed myself very much listening to it. We'll play this out. Big shouts to him. 64 from the homie Seal. Ooh, what you getting from B-Dubs, bro? Give me some B-Dubs, too. Big shouts to JS the best. Really great job on that, bro. You should be proud of yourself. Big shouts down Montezi, who is here the whole show. You deserve a shirt for that, my boy. I'm out. I'll see you guys next week, man. I love y'all. Thank you for being patient, even though Chrome crashed. The song is not good. I'm going to go 70.